MakingStarWars.com. My name is Jason, and this is my sketchy friend. This is my other sketchy friend who doesn't sketch. His just name is Chris, but he's just sketchy in general. Look, you kind of do look like when you got like your sports clothes on, like you're ready to like jump out and like jump someone for our spoilers.
Oh, I apologize for looking like a thug. I appreciate that.
Oh, and I want to apologize for the opening sound being super loud now. I don't know what happened, but I will fix it. I just kind of got stuff going on right now, so I will. But right now, just you got to get rocked in your ears, and then you can listen to us quietly talk like we're in a library. But
someone called me the silver fox in the comments yesterday, Jason.
Oh,
I was like, my only regret in life is I didn't turn gray in my 20s. Then I would never age.
Well, do the old Holden Caulfield thing. Yeah, I'm young,
Steve
but
Martin.
Yeah. John
I do
Stewart.
have my authentic 70s mug though. I bought this. This is authentic.
That's beautiful.
The classic.
Yeah. I got a little witch's
You can tell because the portion's like normal, like
yeah,
as opposed to like what we drink now.
Yeah. So what's going on today is the worst thing that could happen, for the record, and the Star Wars. So the Star Wars Celebration stuff is not going to go live for like 88 more minutes. They're not going to live stream what they're showing. You have to be willing to both get COVID and have won a lottery, and it doesn't matter if you bought a fucking badge, any of that stuff, to be able to see any of that stuff. So if you didn't win the lottery, fuck you. If you can't get COVID because you don't want to die, fuck you, and so on. But hey, you know what? That's exclusive, baby, I guess. So yeah, so I do have it set where we will check into their like stream as it happens, we will check that out. But yeah, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for like that whole thing,
Here at Lucasfilm, we can't risk possibly leaking our commercials.
Right.
Under any circumstance, our commercials must not leak until we're ready to leak our own commercials. Like,
yeah,
they're fucking commercials, man. Like, so
absolutely pathetic.
Yeah. It's really weird. Just because they have conned us into paying for the commercials, doesn't mean you got to be like really that uptight with it. But hey, man, Dave, thank you for the super chat, bud. I appreciate it. He says Kenobi is releasing soon. Do you have any idea how long the first 2 episodes will be? I hope we get a 30-minute episode like Boba's. Any idea? So when this is based off of when they were filming, what like the amount of scenes and stuff like that, what the shoot times were. I really expect the episodes to be about 45 minutes each. So give or take. Is it going to be 50 minutes? Is it going to be 39 minutes? You know what I mean? It's going to be in that range. I've heard people getting really crazy and going like, it's gonna be like 2-hour episodes, man. No, people will be like, it's gonna be like over an hour. They're not doing the Stranger Things model as far as I know. And if I'm wrong, it's because that old Kenobi is sitting on that Eobi for a long time, riding around the desert, going, "Show is hot out here." Yeah, that's really all. That's really the only way they could pad those episodes out is if me Eobi sure does like taking me around this Tatooine desert. Sure do miss my friends in my old life. That's pretty much all they can do. So yeah, so it basically expect Mandalorian length episodes, 6 of those. And
Jason, apparently they're saying you have some audio echo. I'm gonna
so
turn on the stream.
I have audio. See, I heard audio echo earlier, and I think it was from Chris's side. Testing.
Mm.
But and thank you, Fandom Empire. Am I getting audio echo like the whole time? Because
you sound fine to me. You sound fine to me.
Yeah,
Jedi Mike doesn't hear it.
Okay,
who knows?
I think I'm coming through Chris's head. I think you might be too loud, maybe on your.
Oh, really?
Do you have headphones in? If you can go headphones. If you can't, cool. But next time, try to go headphones if you can. That will solve it.
I don't have a port to put them in. Not on this laptop.
If you're gonna dress like a soldier, you got to wear the earpiece, bro.
Yeah, like I have like one of those things and be like, yeah, CENTCOM. Spreezy out.
What is happening? Is it this
Spreezy's got your
right
6,
there?
Jack in a Box.
That's all right. I can take it. I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy.
1 Jack in a Box. Spreezy's got your 6.
So yeah, so it's definitely through Chris. Chris, you're gonna have to turn your volume down a little bit. That's probably what it is. Somebody says it's me and you, which probably means it's coming on your end. And if it continues, let me know, and I will pull Chris out just for a second, and we'll just solve it. But anyways, yeah. So so it looks like they're going to be kind of jerk faces about all of that stuff. You know, they're going to be jerk faces about what they tell us. And what that's going to end up leading to is that there's going to be a bunch of people posting fake information. Like when they did this last time, people said that like they said crazy stuff about the last Mandalorian. They said crazy stuff back in 2016 with the Rogue One trailer. All the Rogue One trailer really had was everyone talked about, you see Vader's reflection in the table. There was a whole fucking trailer there. And that's all that anybody talked about was this Vader reflection. It was just like, it was, you know, yeah, it was crazy.
Might I also say, I have some friends who go, hey man, that's what you get for paying to go. I went to E3 as a member of the press. We still had to pay, even though you go, it's free. No, they still make you pay. They give you one press, and then all the other press got to pay. It's a fucking nightmare. Yeah. But you know, you go to those Nintendo panels, and could you imagine on the E3 stream if when Nintendo finally got to show a trailer, they blanked out the stream? So you don't get to see the Breath of the Wild trailer. Fucking gamers would fucking tear the internet down, right? But here in Hollywood, we go, no, that's just what you got to do. It's what you got to do. Like, no, it's a fucking commercial.
Okay, and Steven is saying echo on all three of us. I'm going to remove both of you guys and talk for 1 second and see if it's me, then I'll add you and we'll go from there. If it's on all three of us, it's likely from Chris, though. Hold on 1 sec. All right. Okay, really quickly, actually without Chris, I'm pretty sure it's coming through Chris for some reason. Do you guys still hear the echo? If you can let us know when it's just me and Rob, do you hear the echo? Because that will
probably
tell us.
Talk, right?
Yeah.
Well, the reason why I bring it up though is you're right, because then people would just make up narratives about what they saw at the trailer. There was this thing and you didn't see it, and we saw it. Like, that's not true, you know, or they Photoshop little fucking bits in there.
Yeah. And thank you, Fandom Empire, for the super chat, man. I appreciate that a ton.
Yeah.
And Mandeep says, I heard we will get an end credit scene in the second episode with Vader. Is that confirmed? That's from me. That's actually my scoop. Is that it was filmed, I was told, to be a post-credit scene. It could just be the last scene in the end, but I was told it was called the post-credit scene, and that's the Eye of Darth Vader opening up at the very end of the second episode. That would be tonight's second episode tonight, I think. And then after that, we're in Darth Vader country, if you will. So, and once again, thank you for the support, man. I really appreciate it. Okay, so there isn't an echo, people are saying. Still echo. No echo, bring the guy back. Okay, but when I hear no echo at all, okay, so Chris, the echo is likely coming from you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay. Yeah, just make sure the audio is down as low as you can comfortably hear us, and that should solve it.
Is that better?
I don't know. I don't hear it. But anyways, yeah. So I have so like right here is like the actual official stream, and it won't be up for like 60 minutes.
Are in there, man. You couldn't trick me into being in a room with that. They're packed, dude.
Yeah,
they are packed.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you, I walk into my movie theater, it looks like that. I'm the fuck out. Not watching this film. You know, that is too many people.
Yeah, my guess is that I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know anything, but my guess is that they may show like the Cassian Andor trailer, but they don't comfortably want the Cassian Andor trailer out before Kenobi. They tend to not want things to be leapfrogging each other and to lead to confusion, but they want to have a Star Wars celebration during COVID. So
no one even knows this stuff is really out until they spend $100 million marketing it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or like everyone watches it and then there's chatter. Like all the leak stuff only is for us and we don't get fucking confused.
Yeah.
Like I got friends now who are like, there's a Kenobi show coming out tomorrow. Like I got
I have a badge.
They don't even know.
I mean, I'm just making it clear that I got a badge. I'm not like just being a salty bitch who you know wasn't gonna go. You know, I just a friend of ours, a close friend of the show, got the COVID right now. And it's like, you know, it just doesn't. It's not a good thing. You know what I mean? It's we're not out of the woods yet.
Well, I got it a month ago, and I'm still battling through it, so it doesn't go away like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's no joke.
Told you Sonic wasn't worth it.
Hey, Rob. Hey, come on, be nice. For me, it was worth it. For me, I enjoyed it.
No.
Yeah. But anyways,
beautiful CGI though.
Beautiful
it's
CGI. Huh?
Film.
Yeah. Vanity Fair put out a Mando article. I made sure to screen cap it just in case you never know. But it's, you know, it's called the thing going on right now is called the like Lucasfilm Showcase. And you know, it just started. People are live tweeting it. Ray Liotta died.
Yeah,
There was an earthquake in California.
He was my pick for Batman before like Keaton was announced, you know,
for like Dark Knight Returns kind of old Batman.
When Keaton left Batman Returns and was going for Batman Forever, I was like, get that guy from Goodfellas. Yeah. You know, like he looks like fucking Bruce Wayne. He could be kind of evil looking and happy, and you know what I mean? Like he could play both extremes.
Right.
So, I think he would have been pretty good. I mean, compared to what Val Kilmer, I mean, look, I liked the movie, but Val's a little stiff.
Sure. Two things I wanted to let everybody know. You can become a channel member. That's the best way to support the channel on YouTube. Or you can become a Patreon supporter if you prefer to use the Patreon method. And we have a Discord now. And so if you're a channel member or a Patreon supporter, you get the link to the Discord, and we hang out in there. And you know, for the record, I had somebody become a channel member via my Twitter. You're able just to like become a subscriber on Twitter if you want to. That's like a thing. But the person like DM'd me and was like, I thought I was going to get exclusive spoilers. And I'm like, I never said that. I never said I sell spoilers. just for the record. Yeah. No. Yeah. And so I just want everybody to know I'm not promising anybody I can't tell you what leaks are going to come out tomorrow, what I'm going to get, or with any certainty. And I feel like if I did that, I may eventually begin to compromise myself, where I would then start to feel pressure to produce when it wasn't time. And in which case I would just be blowing smoke up your ass and would be as reliable as the other unreliable people. So that's something
until
that I'm
Jason
not gonna do.
Quits, and then I turn this channel into Making Star Wars Zero.
Yeah.
And then I just get to come up here and just have Jason Zero on every day, and we just get to give you all sorts of exclusive spoilers.
Kevin Costner,
guaranteed every Tuesdays and Thursdays for the $20 a month backers.
Mandeep says, what time does it release in the States? It's already the 27th here in Singapore. It's 2:15 a.m. Still nothing on Disney Plus. It's going to, at about 12 hours and 45 minutes, it will go live here.
Yeah.
And I apologize. The trash truck's outside taking out the trash, but we don't want trash in a sneaky neighborhood. So I kind of appreciate that. But
every time,
yeah,
Mandeep.
So we are going to go live a half hour before. We're not going to televise it or broadcast the show, but we're going to have it on in our rooms, and we're all going to be like, okay, we're starting, and then we can all start at the same time, hang out and watch it. Or you could come right as that time ends, and we'll be discussing it. So everyone's invited. Everybody wants to come hang out. I'm going to
have the timer on a separate computer logged in, so we'll have a big timer. It'll be pretty big this time, you know.
So it'll be like that. No, it won't be that big, but I guess I could though.
I gotta say though, man, every time Mandeep goes, you know, he reminds us he's in Singapore. I just go, look at fucking all the good food, man. Like,
yeah,
the fat kid in me is like, fucking, I want Singapore cuisine. Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah,
I know.
Better than Jack in the Box.
Literally nothing is better than Jack in the Box. Like nothing. I don't mean like like
he means nothing. Like literally not eating. Starvation.
Yeah,
might be better than Jack in the Box. That's what he's saying. I completely Junk Box, however, I think is a pretty quality guy. I've dipped out every time you've talked about major spoilers. I stay away. I stay here for the awesome community here. Oh wow, you are dodging landmines, my friend. Because that would be
You're at the wrong place.
yeah.
You know, it's like, yeah, right. Like he's like, you know, like a cat with a lot of really good power pad talent. You know, he could
Right.
really jump around on the pad.
Yeah, I can't believe they're not doing a stream though. That is just
It's ridiculous.
bullshit.
It's
It really
absolutely
is.
Oh, Jason, you'll be proud of me today. So someone I follow, there's like D&D, I don't know, Sesame Street. They're pretty funny, but they
Mhm.
complained about Top Gun today about how you can never land on the carriers. So I sent the snippet from the manual that clearly tells you just to have the
Yeah.
altitude and the speed set. I'm
Yeah,
like, not
it's
if you
easy.
follow the manual, because like, yeah, because I remember that too. Like if you just, it tells you on Top Gun what altitude and speed to have, you'll land every time. Like, but they didn't reply to it. You know, I'm like, you nitwits. Now, a lot of kids, Jason, rented that game. They didn't come with the manuals back in the day. So, you know.
Are you CMT time, Rob?
I'm MDT.
Oh,
Mountain.
I'm not
I'm
not
ahead of
sure.
you.
Yeah,
World Time Buddy. Go to World. I don't make any money on this. WorldTimeBuddy.com is great because you can set up for free 3 different time zones. So you could set up Pacific and then yours, and then you know you can see whatever time it is.
Yeah, because it comes Cecilia, it comes out at 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
So whatever your relation to that is the best way to figure it out. And the best way to follow the show is on YouTube. But today was a big day, so I'm doing it on all 3. I'm doing it on the old Twitter and Facebook in here, but sometimes Facebook blocks things for like no reason, so I'm a little like about.
And the worst way to follow the show is on other people's YouTube channels, which you're going to see there because they're going to take all of Jason's content and regurgitate you through their bullshit filters. So don't watch on other people's shows when they start talking about, except Meg. Other than that, you come here. Like that's it.
The bullshit started there. We're already saying exclusive footage shown and all that bullcrap. So yeah, we're in for a long day. Good.
Yeah. I'll put that up right now. Chris just sent us a tweet to somebody who's live tweeting it or whatever. Hopefully they don't have me blocked.
That's so petty.
Oh yeah, it's a thing. It's the world that I live in.
Ridiculous.
But this is the people who propagated are the same people. Like there's a guy I don't like, right? And his name is Jordan Mason because he's a petty little bitch. And but he got the Leia scope. He got Leia. He put Leia in the Kenobi series first. He did it. I'm not going to deny that because I think he's a cunt. That's just the truth. And I got Lola.
In spite of being a cunt.
In spite of being a cunt, he did get that. So, you know what I mean? Like, but that's once again the world that we live in. So I'm gonna throw up the old screen here for what are they? laughingplace.com. I have no idea what they are, who they are. So, but let's just hope that they're and then get the old DMs out of here.
Taking the stage.
All right, yeah. So it's like this is like a little bit of what was going on. It's like, and then it looks like Ewan McGregor and Christensen are on the stage. They're like, I'm Anakin, I'm Obi-Wan, and we are Wild Stallions. And then got
Wild
Kennedy.
Younglings.
So we got some Deborah Chow on the stage. It's Chow time. Oh look, we got that same shot. There's that Iopi. I knew it. But we will check back in with that when there's something to report. Is that what he says? Is that what they say? The
nothing to report until we have. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's brilliant fucking dialogue.
Man, he says to all visit Singapore and enjoy some food. Are you aware that we have a sandcrawler building opened by Lucas himself? You can visit that. Yeah, that building looked really rad. Is that where CG is based? Is that where they do the Clone Wars stuff? Because if so, we need you to go in. We need you to infiltrate it.
Yeah. Literally, I had to send something to CGC, which is a comics creating company. So when you said that, I was like, you fucking looking at my computer?
Yeah. Who's Jordan Mason? Never heard of him. That's a quality channel. Yeah. Jordan Mason gets like really superficial stuff and then continues to want you to know that he got that one thing right over and over and over again. But he did. Hey, I'm not going to take that one thing he got right from him.
Let's be honest,
fair,
Jason. The only
do
reason why you're not at Celebration is because you're scared that Jordan Mason will kung fu your ass.
Oh, because I stand like a punching bag, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. He's gonna spend 5 minutes.
He does karate. Like I've seen his videos. He does karate. He'll kick my ass.
He does high karate, Chris. It's not the same thing.
It's not.
He needs to clean his fucking garage. That's all I know.
But to be fair, every time like when I win a bet with Chris, I'll never let it go. Like,
sure.
I stand right on that.
You know what? You're not going to let that go. But I was driving downtown the other day, and there's a Taco Bell in Melbourne, an actual Taco Bell, not a bill.
So you're bringing it tonight to the stream, right?
I mean, not tonight because it's 5 a.m, but yeah, tomorrow I will be.
All right. It keeps. Just buy it during the day and let it sit there.
Absolutely. Anything you want.
Taco Bell. It ain't going bad.
So there's pictures of Hayden and Ewan need to stand next to each other. So she's swap spots. Guys, Hayden and Ewan weren't standing next to each other. Trouble in paradise? Anybody? I'm sorry. Ewan has announced that the first 2 episodes of Obi-Wan Kenobi will premiere at 7 p.m. this evening at the arena at Star Wars Celebration. So they're gonna show it tonight at 7. So I will be watching Top Gun. Unfortunately, I will not be going, but also I would rather risk that than that arena, to be honest with you. But yeah, Shell's like, please God, I hope this show is good. I really think it's going to be good. I really do. I have more faith in this show than in any of the shows that they've done before. I knew most of what went on in Mandalorian, and it was like, okay. And then everybody loved it because when you saw the execution, it was really great. I knew a bit about Book of Boba Fett, and I was like, it doesn't make sense. I must not know what I'm hearing. What I'm hearing must not make as much sense to me as it should. And it just turned out the show didn't really make that much sense to me, even after it came out. So yeah, it is what it is, you know. But I do think you're gonna like this one the most. And Mandeep says, and once again, Mandeep, thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. Yes, they do Clone Wars stuff here, and there's a massive marketing department that deals with the wide Asian market. Been there twice. I used the toilets. Haha. There's also a statue of Yoda. Oh yeah, you know what? I think it's the same Yoda that we have in San Francisco. I want to say.
I got to go in Walt Disney's apartment in Disneyland once. I want to right above the fire department, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like his bathroom's in there. And like I would just go, man, Walt took a fucking shit right here, dude. And I was like, I was in the tub. I was like, I know how tall he was. Like his dick had to be right around here. Like,
okay,
same space.
So up next,
dick. Confirmed.
Up next is Andor. They're about to show Andor right now. So hopefully, we get laughingplace.com, who I'm following on Twitter for this, gives us a pretty good update on that. Because but anyways, if you ever start talking to anybody there, that's always been the big issue for me with the animation side of things, is that language barrier. I've always been able to make sources and people on the crews and bridge that, make those relationships and friendships and have a common interest and stuff like that. And but I don't know anybody in Singapore except for you. Right now.
Jason, that's why if you want to learn how to speak Singaporean, use Rose Tika Stone, our new sponsor of the show, Rose Tika Stone, where you can learn any language you want, from Canto Bites to techno unions. Like,
all right.
So I'm trying to theme these fake commercials. So, yeah, it's a little bit more fun.
But yeah, so yeah, what do you guys think about they're clearly going to show a trailer that they're not going to release, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it sounds like is happening right now. And the Andor trailer, they're not going to release it. So, you think they just make us wait until the 28th of next month?
Yeah, we're not going to get it until Kenobi's over. Maybe a week
Yeah.
after Kenobi, 28th
Yeah.
June. Yeah, 30th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we had some rumors that we would get like something like maybe a poster or something on the 28th of next month.
Yeah.
And so it sounds like that's what they're doing to us. And it's going to be funny because that's not be funny, but it's just going to be, kind of stupid. I do think that people can tolerate having two shows going on at one time. I don't think we have literally shit for brains. I think we could comprehend it. That Andor, this Kenobi. I
They
think
just
we're
confirmed
okay.
12 episodes.
I think we could do it. But
they're able to keep track of 700 Marvel shows and movies. Plus, I gotta tell you, I have an extensive anime to watch list. Like anime,
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's a high crossover between Star Wars fans and anime fans. They can manage.
It's coming in August.
It's coming in August. So Andor in August.
Yeah.
Oh snap!
Oh guys, Andor August. That's cool though. I mean, I'm glad.
As best been said, right?
Wait, what?
Bespin exclusively had that.
Yes, he did, didn't he?
He
Good
said
work,
late summer.
Bespin.
Yeah. Late summer.
No, he said August.
Oh, he did?
August.
He said August. Yeah.
Said August.
You probably just kept bothering him until he's just said summer. Leave me alone.
Yeah, probably.
Well, you got to get in between all of his threats against my well-being, but in between those, you'll hear the August.
Okay. Cool.
I don't take it serious.
I know. I love you. It's fine. You fuck with me.
Yeah. Yeah. There was like a recapping Kenobi TV spot that Arya sent. I would love to play it, but it uses too much John Williams. I'm afraid that they'll just take the whole fucking show down because they heard John Williams for that 1 second. When it gets
his
to the
album
music.
went up on the sharings, the music sites like YouTube Music.
Yeah,
YouTube.
That orchestral version of "Fuck the Police,"
Yeah.
so good, so good.
I look as you get older in life, you come out more harsh. Look at Johnny Cash; he's trying to.
Kathleen Kennedy introduces.
Was that
Boris
or
Kit.
Clown?
Yeah, so Boris Kit was the one who tweeted out the
August
release date for Andor. So, he's not going to fuck that up for the record. So that's good. Like that's what we, kind of need.
He's someone you can trust. I mean,
yeah,
he's not like a random Twitter user.
Exactly. Exactly. And so Tony Gilroy says they shot 12 episodes for the first season, which that was confirmed back in the day in that video with the costume designer. She said, like, I'm making costumes for 12 episodes, which takes place 5 years before the events of Rogue One this fall. And Lucasfilm will shoot season 2, another 12, which will on-spool the next 4 years. The final scene is designed to lead right into Rogue One. So they're doing what Rogue One did to A New Hope with this. This is going to literally go right up Rogue One's butt. So that's cool. That's cool though. I like that. I mean, and because it's like a Rogue One sequel was like never going to happen, considering they all die. And
it's Manny Bothans is Rogue.
Manny
2,
Bothans,
man.
Yeah. Kevin Rubio,
and I guarantee you they're gonna make that, Jason. That will happen.
Look at this guy. Then you got this guy. 2 seasons. We didn't even want 1. Imagine being somebody who goes on Twitter just to say like what you don't want all day. That must be a miserable son of a bitch. I gotta say, like he must be a fucking.
Jason, I intentionally changed my name to Kurtz so people didn't know that was me. So you can.
Oh yeah, did you see that 5/25/77's finally got like a trailer out? It's coming out, but Kurtz produced that, I believe. It was a production for like years. It was in production, and I think it's finally coming out. It's about like some kids who see Star Wars and changes everything for them. Could be cool, But we'll check out the trailer one of these days on the old show. But yeah. So I'm checking in. I'm not looking down like like just like texting somebody on Tinder or something. I swear. I'm doing the Lord's work here, trying to figure out, make sure we got everything going on, that we know what's up. So they show the Andor logo. Looks kind of dumb. Hold on one second. I'm gonna send that to my computer, and then I'll just drop it in on the screen so we could like see it. I promise. Come on. All right, I'm gonna show it right now. It's not exciting, like it's not gonna change your life or anything, but there it is. Just kind of going with that basic rebel look. Yeah, it's
clever with the O. I like it.
Yeah.
Star Wars, Andor. I like it.
If we're reading that in Greek,
Looks
it's
like
Landor, because that A is a L in Greek. So I'm a bit confused right now. Yeah.
Andor sounds
Diego
like the
Luna,
Jersey version of Andor.
Diego Luna says the beauty of this show is that there's no way they will kill me. I don't know,
he's
dude.
Dying in the first episode, and then he's a clone.
And then he's gonna be you're gonna get cloned. Oh damn! Hold on, we got a picture of little Mothma here. When I say little Mothma, I mean Mon Mothma. I don't know why I said little.
Nice.
Right there, looking cool. Nice. Looking little pendant going on. That's pretty neat. Yeah. Can't stream it though, guys, because if you had this being streamed right now, it'd be crazy. It'd be crazy. But yeah, there we go. So that's definitely Coruscant. You could tell. I would need to look at the couch, but that almost reminds me of Padme's apartment, doesn't it? Has that little window curvature, but it's probably not though. That might be like a taxi cab for all I know, flying her around the mean streets of Coruscant.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I thought she was related to Tarkin because I used to get Moth and Moff screwed up.
Yeah. Baymax says the logo is nice. Aria's being very nice. She says we all look amazing today.
Oh, thank you, Aria.
Chris looks better than all of us combined. No, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's all that running, man. Very
running.
I was hoping you would become that train guy so you'd get fat.
Nah.
All right, we got a teaser poster. We got a teaser poster. So this is cool. Wait. Oh, hold on. Wait, where's it at? There it is.
Bombad Racing.
Jason, the trailer's out. The Andor trailer's out.
This guy's getting excited. It's actually up.
Yeah, it's out. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Can we?
That one kind of looks like Spree.
Okay. I just got it sent to me. All right. Well, that's good. If they're good,
it kind of does look like me, Rob.
It does.
It does. Actually does.
All right. You guys ready to watch the Andor trailer?
Yeah, let's
watch it.
Okay, hold on.
Let's get DMCA. Let's do it.
Let's do it together, you guys. You guys want to do it? Want to do it together?
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Hold on, we got to feed the algorithm.
Oh yeah, please. Oh, open your mouth wider. You need to look like you could really put a whole burrito in there.
I just realized all these thumbs look like the two burly men. Oh,
okay.
Let's do it.
All right. It's loading up right now.
Yeah. Well, we're using a Dreamcast to log into YouTube today, so give us a second.
Yeah, I'm using a Mac, which does not appreciate me live streaming. Ooh, let's look. Okay, here we go, guys.
Let's do it.
Oh, I gotta share the fucking thing again. All right. If anybody pees their pants, it's not our fault. Okay.
Too late.
Okay. I'm gonna. Okay. Can you guys see it?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right. Shut up. I'm kidding. Ready? Let's do it. Hey, that's the camp. Oh.
They're so proud of themselves. So fat and satisfied.
Hey.
That shit looks dope.
They're watching me now.
I knew she was in a taxi.
Oh, that looks so
Mothma.
good.
Soon enough, these days will end.
The Skarsgård.
Yeah,
There will be no rules going forward.
love it.
People are standing up.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what a reckoning sounds like.
Oh! You just tried to Owen burn it, but you didn't really Owen burn. You tried to Owen burn, but that was really good. All right.
Yeah, that shit looks fucking dope, dude.
So, remember how I was talking about how like the teepee village at Black Park?
Yeah.
That's literally Black Park that they're all running around in right there. People are like, we don't know what you're talking about yesterday, or day before maybe. But yeah, that's it right there. Let's watch it again because, I mean, this looks like a fucking Star Wars movie. I have no
fucking great.
complaints.
It has that Rogue One look.
Great.
It has the Rogue One look, man. It's fucking.
I'm trying to make it go full screen. Okay. I think the Bell guy. Yeah, so that's all Black Park. That right there is where they filmed the Resistance camp for Episode 9. But it's probably not the same planet.
That's Bell. That's Bell Antilles. That's his job.
See,
was to
look,
ring the bell.
there's the scrappers that Beskin was talking about.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of the job that that Bill Burr has taking apart TIE fighters when he's in prison.
So fat and satisfied.
Yeah, man. The art direction is dope.
Yeah.
That looks good, dude.
Our Jonah looks flying low on supply.
Now.
So does Mothma. Gotta say.
Soon enough, these days will end.
That looks cool.
Cool,
This
yeah.
is
There will be no rules going forward.
yeah. Are those what are those like science officers or clones? What the fuck's going on there?
Yeah, I know, right?
We'll watch it super slow with no sound in a second. Ooh.
That's what a reckoning sounds like.
There's Andor. I'm super glad that they decided to not that they realized we can handle two things at once. So I am more than happy about that because we can, and at least they know it. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the speed down. We're gonna turn the speed down to we call this snail speed in the industry. All right.
Yep, that's about the speed I write. So,
so this right here is actually a Taco Bell tie-in. If you love Taco Bell, you're gonna want to make a run for the border. Taco Bell.
This would be used in a classic.
Oh fuck
Taco
yeah,
Bell.
it would. They'd be like, boom,
ring the
boom.
bell. Time for the call for the rebellion.
Mexican pizza's back.
Boom.
Mexican pizza's back. Yeah. Which is that a bell or is it like a forge or something? I don't know. Is this a weird Star Wars bell? We did have that bell in the Ahsoka episode of Mando, didn't we? Was that a bell?
Similar.
So that's a sick shot, man.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
cool
that shot.
It is a cool shot. I don't mean that's a cool job though. You know, like if you're gonna be like that Ewok who blows the thing when the war is gonna happen, like that's the job I would want.
That.
You want that job, Jason?
Yeah, this is like
drummer
me
boy.
if I was that Ewok.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't want to kill anybody. I'm a nice guy, you know.
Yeah.
Make love, not war. Throw your lightsabers down, but you can ring the bell.
I like Tony Gilroy's Star Wars.
Yeah.
Just putting this out there. Like,
No, yeah,
it's my kind of Star Wars.
yeah.
Can already tell, man.
Yeah, so this is the camp that me and both Bespin got pretty good photos of this stuff when they were filming, and that's the lake right there from it.
Yeah, that lake's actually filled with Mountain Dew.
Yeah, this is
part of the
all
Pepsi deal. We had to put that all
Nice.
in there, or is it Surge? Actually, it's the Pepsi version. Sorry.
But I'm gonna guess, like I said, I'm gonna guess that it's not the Episode 9 planet, but it might as well be. It looks just like it.
This is also known as JJ's Folly. This area. This is also known as.
So a ship is going down, huh? They look a little rough. So yeah, then this
being conscribed.
Yeah, this has a Fallen Order vibe. And then are these science officers? You think?
Oh, who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, they look like it.
They look like they're the Imperial science officers. Maybe they are scientists who are being conscripted into the Empire, perhaps.
Maybe, yeah.
And then they look how they're hiding their guns. There's Cassian. I mean, there's Ezra's father. Looks like Ezra's dad. But they're
track jackets.
Surprisingly, not a lot of Cassian in this stuff, huh?
I don't think we got a shot. Yeah, maybe one shot. Yeah, he wasn't in it much. This shot reminds me of Attack of the Clones for some reason.
Oh yeah,
yeah, Attack.
But way better.
How many
but way better.
Those look like Republic gunships upgraded.
Is that Filoni?
Yeah. Look at this guy.
Filoni-esque.
Taco Bell. Oh, is that Mario from the Mario movie?
This is what the Dole Whip shop always does to me when I go to buy Dole Whip at Disneyland. It just shuts down. It's like, nope.
Hey, maybe the stormtroopers could do everything because you're just chilling there. Maybe you should fight. Okay. A little bit of the Bespin security force kind of vibe on those guys too. It's a bit dorky, but I love it. All right, there's Cassian.
There he is.
I've been doing this since I was 6 years old.
Hope they step right on that banana peel.
So yeah, look right here.
That shit's dope, dude.
Was kind of curious
shot.
If we might. I can't.
It's so THX 1138
yeah.
Stanley Kubrick-ish. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna screenshot it really quickly
70s.
so that way we can pull it up in a minute. Zoom in, but yeah, look at that asshole. Yeah, and that was one of the things Bespin Bolton had in his reports was that there were like science officers, or not, I mean guys in white, and I've heard more than one rumor about some of these guys being like, behind bars at some point. I don't know what the deal is though. So yeah, I like how they got fat, and this one's like super fat. He's like, this whole thing's a giant buffet for me. It's great. They look cool though. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, they look cool. Like that is straight up like an Empire Strikes Back style shot today. Like that is.
And we need those cups, Rob and Chris. We need those cups whenever we're on the show. We're like, oh, we're just getting fatter off your super chats. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's how I shot most of the prequels, just drinking coffee. So
yeah, so the I don't want to speak for him, but I think me and Bespin are on the same page here based off of the early casting calls and what we've heard. We think that this may be Cassian Andor's sister or childhood friend. They either maybe even like his childhood girlfriend, and then they kind of have like a Solo and Kira story, or their brother and sister. But they appear to grow up together, or they are together as children, or separated and are reunited later on. It's something like that. But she apparently goes back to Cassian Andor's early years.
She trips right into a mouse trade right here. It's hilarious.
Trying to like get the background.
Look at the gonks, little gonks. No, that's just a dude standing there. Sorry.
The guy's like, "Hey, what's up, baby?"
He's like, "Hey." You always gotta look at their boobs, huh? You can't for one shot. You can't not do that.
Even in space.
Fuck.
Even in space.
Dudes, man, dudes.
It is what it is, Rob.
Yeah, I'm not judging him. I would look too. Except for the bell guy. The bell guy. Okay, look at this. Is what I wanted to get right here. Look at this shot.
That is.
It's fucking wild.
It's fucking great.
Dope shot, man. I had hoped that when we saw
Are
Coruscant in the
those-
sequel trilogy, we would get some shit like this.
Mm,
Are those vertical moving elevators?
I believe
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
That would freak me the fuck out. Elevators moving sideways and stuff, but that's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Is that that lady is dressed as an Imperial? Is she the one that was chilling watching the stormtroopers later on?
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, I made a joke about just watching stormtroopers walk by and not doing anything, but there's the Death Troopers.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, is that that's a Tiberium shuttle behind him? Go back.
Shuttle, the Imperial shuttle, like the shuttle Tiberium?
Right behind her. If you look, see?
Yeah,
The ramp.
looks like it definitely is. And if it's not, it's a crazy variant of it, but I think it looks like it's exactly that, the Imperial shuttle. Yeah.
What a shot. Looks fucking great.
Yeah, it does.
That shot too, right there. Look at that.
Yeah, it's
Look at
well,
that.
it is well shot. I wonder who directed this episode, or look at Mon Mothma at this party. She's like, oh man, all these Bothans are gonna die. I don't care. I'm looking flying low on
That's some
supply.
Proper sci-fi clothing, not too over the top. You know?
It does. It does. She kind of has some Jennifer Beals vibe from Book of Boba Fett, like with the dress, like the designs. I
Yeah.
wonder if it's the same designer. But yeah, I don't know that shit that well. So, all right, right here we got the Highlander shot. There can be only one. Right there, we got the Highlander and Sean Connery. But so by the way, that shot right there definitely shows that this is not the world from episode 9, I guess, probably is my guess.
What, Andor?
But no,
oh, when they're at the planet,
the
with
resistance
trees.
camp. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like right here. I'm thinking, like I'm thinking right now, when you take Cassie and Andor, what we're seeing here, because look, they are militarized. They have guns. They clearly don't like the Empire, I'd say. And when with what we're hearing about
And foreigners.
Kenobi, you're going to have the same kind of things. So collectively, the bigger story that's going to be told are these disparate rebel groups. And how we are kind of in a weird way seeing a project to show the formation of the Rebel Alliance in the live action television shows right now, this year anyway. All right, so this is that scrapper place, right?
Mm.
That looks like a volume shot to me.
Yeah.
You
Most
could easily
likely.
do that one.
Well, yeah, probably.
It looks good. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying.
I'm not sure if they use the volume
5-ish scope is,
Yeah, I don't know if they use the same volume that the Batman was using, but if not, it's just a really good green screen shot.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they do have all the Pinewood
It's
stuff.
the turn with the parallax that makes me think it's volume. It's easier to.
Yeah, that guy looks pretty tough.
I was in Thor. Remember?
Yeah.
That's
then
fucking cool shot too.
Yeah, that's fucking great.
Are these like floating boats, or are they like tops of an underwater fortress?
Looks like a basis to me. Like
Yeah.
4 bases. Mm.
Oh man, dude. It's like UAPs in the ocean.
Yeah.
See, look, smoke, guys. It's what Nur's missing in the Nur shots for me is like smoke.
You love your smoke, don't you, Rob?
Goddamn right. Like, it made Blade Runner what it is.
Wait. Oh, Arya is pointing out in one of the shots that we have clone troopers. Sorry, I meant to hit play. Wait, is it playing? Come on.
No.
Yeah, I love this minimalist. I love this.
Yeah.
Man.
Like
these remind
it has
me of
like
Clone.
It reminds me of like Clone Wars and THX 1138, like in a really weird way.
Yeah.
You know, it has that like
It's got that Camino
what I
vibe.
was hope.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Camino.
but without the awkward shots of taking to the next step.
Rob, you don't have to put something down to like something else.
Okay. Exactly.
Yes, I do. I'm on the internet. The algorithm doesn't help you if you don't. Nah, it looks good, man. I'm not.
This guy.
I thought the Camino and the Bad Batch stuff looked great.
Yeah.
You know.
And then this guy's like
This guy,
looking at.
you know, he looks kind of like that dude from American Beauty a little bit, doesn't he? Remember that
He looks
guy?
like the guy. He looks like the brother in Firefly, like the hot chick's brother.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
The same look. This is how Tobey Maguire sees himself in his head. What?
Oh, look, we have another bell guy. He's like, someday I'm gonna ding this bell. I'm gonna get that job. I'm gonna be that guy up there with that super cool bell job. This is the other bell.
Well,
other bell
I don't
guy.
know if you're aware, but Mace Windu's real name before he joined the Order was Mace Windu Chimes.
And then he's looking down at the other guy. He's like, I remember when I was that guy. Look at me now. So that's probably the guy that was looking at Andor, yeah? That was looking at the hologram of Andor?
I'm assuming so, yeah.
So,
right.
So
Wes
it looks
Bentley.
like they're, looks like they're a private, or not a private, but the planetary security force, not necessarily stormtroopers, but apparently Andor has rebelled and now his own people are maybe after him.
Maybe.
And then there's
Senate show.
This I think right here probably. Well, I think this explains Star Wars Meg scoop about Mas Amedda, and it explains the Royal Guard scoop from Bespin Bulletin. Right, and that's Mon Mothma. Oh, see, like there's the
like chick from before,
yeah, it's a chick from before.
And
Moff
Gaga.
Right here we got an AT-AT driver. Looks like
2023 Mando season 3 confirmed. By the way,
I like rolling my pasta up in that same knot.
Hold on. Say that again.
Tongs.
That was important. What?
Me?
Chris? Yes.
2023 Mando season 3 confirmed.
Yeah, we knew that, right? But they didn't give the a date?
No, not yet.
Like a
I
month?
thought maybe late December, but now it's confirmed for next year.
Yeah, because I heard it was going to be spring.
Spring next year. When's spring for you guys? Like March?
Yeah, March.
It's year round with global warming, my friend. But technically, April.
Yeah,
like March.
April. Yeah. What?
It's
February.
Yeah. February, March.
But yeah, and then right here.
I mean, this almost looks. Look, it's really hard. It's hard to fake that outside with that kind of depth. Still, right? Like that shit is dope.
Good. That looks good.
Oh no! Oh no! Sorry, Star Wars people, but there's been a Willow teaser, and I'm not fucking around. I'm watching the Willow teaser right now.
You love your Willow, don't you?
I love my fucking Willow,
Jason.
We're in a roll here. We're in a roll.
Everyone's gonna. We're at the highest we've ever had live.
If you don't like Willow, fucking get out of here.
All right, I'll be back.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Willow's great. You guys don't know what you're talking about. Okay. We'll go back to it, but I'm watching this Willow. It's Willow time. Thank you, Baymax.
Is it over yet? Oh, shit, you're just starting it. Fuck, this thing won't.
Come on. Oh no, it's playing slow. It remembered from the other video. Playback speed, normal. Quality, high. Thank you. All right, here we go. It's Willow time.
There is a story of a child destined to be an empress, and the unlikely hero who would protect her.
Whoa, he looks cool.
There is a balance between all things.
Whoa, Starsha.
Light and shadow. Good and evil. When that balance is upset, the universe corrects.
The world needs you again. It needs your magic.
Into the unknown.
The brownies are back.
That's where we must go.
Hey, that's where we had that.
Pretty cool color.
Yeah, Willow looks fucking badass. If anybody didn't watch the Willow trailer, they fucking got taught a lesson right now because Willow's tearing shit up. Always has, always will. So, yeah. But we can
I
go
saw
back to
the stream
Andor
started
thing.
going. The count went up. Is it over?
It's over.
No, it went up because people
it
love
is.
Willow.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah.
People
February
love Nell
2020.
wins.
Yeah.
Look,
came back.
Darth Maximus says, dope. I mean, oh yeah, hold on. Sorry. I got it going normal style. We need to go in slow style. No, I gotta say, you guys, like, I waited for a Willow fucking sequel since I was 8 years old. I waited for a fucking Top Gun sequel since I was 8 years old. And I've wanted Star Wars TV shows since about that time too.
Today's your day,
So,
mate.
Today
your
is
day.
my fucking day. Today is the day of days. I am super fucking jazzed. I feel like I probably was in a horrible accident and I'm actually in a coma right now. And this is all a crazy coma-based fever dream.
Touch wood.
But Eric Denton, I love you, but fuck you. Okay, so is Willow a Star Wars
He's
show?
like, hold on, let me bend over.
No, Willow's
What?
a Willow
What?
show.
What? Oh, okay.
But I mean, because I don't really go anywhere without a signed Warwick Davis autograph, as people know.
Mando poster. Mando season 3 poster.
Oh, okay. We gotta get to the Mando poster.
Get on it.
Oh, do we?
Hold on. Yeah. Did you send it my way by any chance?
Sorry, no.
All right. Send it to me and then I'll drop it in.
Yes, sir.
And thank you. Thank you, sir.
done.
Okay. While I get that open, I'm gonna drop this in there and look, clone troopers, you guys.
Oh
cool
shit,
is that?
son! This is the first time
That is
they're
cool.
real.
That is cool.
I don't
Because
know.
you know those aren't CGI. They're not. There's no way Tony's
Nah,
doing
nah,
CGI
that's
troopers.
Costume, yeah.
Okay.
It's the first time they've done live action clone troopers.
Oh well. Okay. The Mandalorian logo thing here is just the Mandalorian logo we've
knew
always
it was gonna
had.
be lame.
It's just green.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah.
It should be
Yeah.
that Minch in a mech suit, bro. Like it should be. Damn.
Yeah. I'll drop it in. I mean, I'm not gonna hold it from the stream or anything, but
Sizzle
It's
reel,
no-
sizzle reel of Mando season 3. Sizzle reel of Mando season 3.
okay.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's good looking, but is it cooking? I don't know about that.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean? It's just it's the same old. It's the same
Hold on,
old
I gotta
thing.
feed the algorithm.
Willow's back.
No one's doing that. Warwick's
Yeah.
mom's doing that, and Jason. So.
I wonder if they're going to show anything from Indy now.
Chris
wasn't
Cartman's
expect-
like, "You should use my story."
we did see the Andor trailer. I think we're going to probably watch it a few more times.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that Willow trailer was good though. I mean,
I enjoyed that.
it mostly looked.
Didn't
Yeah,
expect to enjoy it that much. Like, I'm looking forward to it now.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. It looked like we saw like General Kale's like helmet in there and shit. I was like, what? What's he doing? He was played by Pat Roach, who was the Tusken Raider that beats up Luke. Was in the Indiana Jones movie. He was huge in the Star Wars and the Indiana Jones movies, and General Kale was kind of like his starring role. That was like his big part. But let me turn this audio down on this guy. There we go. But yeah, I gotta say, I did not expect to be so happy to watch a guy ring a bell a bunch of times, but it works. So yeah, you and Hayden were on. Yeah, so they're actually starting the celebration stream now, I think. But and thank you, Baymax, for sending the Willow trailer a little bit earlier. That was awesome. That was pretty cool. And a couple of moments in the Willow trailer did look a little bit like fantasy TV, like when they get inside that like crystal, that little cavern, not crystal cavern, that little cavernous place. Other than that, I ain't got any complaints. If that's even a complaint. But man, I gotta see this Andor show. Gotta say. So yeah, so the clone trooper stuff is probably going to be from early on, right? Like when Cassian is 6 years old, when we have kid Cassian,
Mm-hmm.
and like we were wondering if this camp is where is Cassian's childhood home, or if the other place was the childhood home. But that beach set that we had, the stuff I was showing yesterday, I don't think they really showed any of that unless that's the junk planet, maybe moved like to the coast and not where all of the junk is, you know? They did in the Vanity Fair article make it seem like there was really like a main location for this show, a main planet, if you will. So
all good with me.
Yeah.
Whatever they're doing here, just keep doing more of it.
So John Watts right now is on stage with Filoni, so they're likely dropping the name of that other show right now, of Grammar Rodeo, most likely. I think we may get a Grammar Rodeo announcement in just a second, is my guess.
I'm excited and nervous.
So
yeah, we're gonna name it Stranger Rodeo. It's gonna be Stranger Rodeo.
I'm gonna take this down for a second.
It's totally original.
And then I'm gonna try to go over to the StarWars.com channel and see if they're streaming that part of it, because there's always a chance that they just weren't streaming you know, what do you call it? God, this channel is not arranged very well, so it's kind of hard to find where their live stuff is at, unfortunately. Yeah, no love for the Willow trailer on the Star Wars one either. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. I'm going to show this in a second. This is being dropped. There's an image from the John Watts joint. Let's see. Thank you, Aria, for assisting us. Aria is always there to help and always reliable.
Thank you, Aria.
Appreciate it a ton. Giving us clone troopers and the heads up on some of this stuff. Okay. Here we go. And then I'm having flashbacks to the old Rogue One. So here we go. So yeah, I'll zoom in on it so we can try to get a better look at this. But look right there, you can see the looks like maybe a droid and 3 kids.
That looks like an alien. It's got human legs.
Or an alien. Legs. Yeah, I thought it was like an R2 with like legs when I first saw it. But yeah, it looks like we got
the Gonkalorian. Yeah. It's the Gonk that fights back.
We got like some kind of ship coming down.
Very ET,
if you remember,
ET lighting on the Star Wars ship. Right?
I was just about to say that lighting. They said that this was supposed to go back to Amblin, which was the company that Steven Spielberg made his most successful stuff with, or his best stuff with, I'd say.
It's called Star Wars Skeleton Crew.
It's called Skeleton Crew. Got a logo. ETs, thank you, Aria. Yeah.
Given that ETs were in the Phantom Menace, could there be a chance? Given this lighting on the ship, and they're saying Amblin, that we could get the ETs in Star Wars again.
I'm gonna say Universal is not gonna want to play a game, not gonna want to play ball.
I don't know, man. You never know.
Yeah, you say no. You say it could happen. Okay. I got the image. All right, here we go. Here's the logo for Star Wars Skeleton Crew. So, it's all right. Looks cool.
Yep. Jude Law's in it. Those rumors were true.
Yeah.
Those rumors were true.
Jude Law.
Nobody
starring Jude Law.
predicted that name. Nobody. Like,
What, Jude Law?
cool logo. No, just Skeleton
Yeah.
Crew being the name.
Oh,
of the show.
Skeleton
Like,
Crew, yeah.
nobody. Yeah.
Yeah, looks good.
So I wonder if he's going to be the bad guy or was he rumored to be the bad guy or the villain? I can't remember, but I remember he was rumored to be in the show.
No. What we had was we had like basically 2 kids or 4 kids, 2 boys, 2 females. The female I think was non-binary. One was non-binary, and then we had a 40-year-old man, and then we started, and then there was a gossip blog on Instagram whose name I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't mean to be a dick. I just don't know it. I don't follow the gossip stuff, and they were the ones who were saying we got an anonymous tip that Jude Law is playing this, and it's unverified. But we think it's true. And then so everyone was like, okay, don't know what to make of that. And back then I said, everyone was like, oh, they're like TMZ, but I'm like, you know who gets everything right? TMZ. So so right there we got the Skeleton Crew image with the announcement of Jude Law from StarWars.com's Twitter. So that's an official image. That's not fake or anything like that.
It's real.
So it's real. It's happening, you guys. It's really
So
happening.
He took it right after he got drunk on blue milk, though, so he's a little.
Are you thinking a villain or a?
No. He sounds like he's so. In my opinion, the model of that casting call was 1-to-1 with Star Wars with Ghostbusters Afterlife, and so he would be the Paul Rudd.
Okay.
If we take that as a 1-to-1, the casting call sounded 1-to-1 with down to the non-binary girl, and or female, I should say. And so he's most likely, based off of the fact that it's called Skeleton Crew, I was gonna throw it out there, he's likely the captain of that ship. Those kids become the crew for whatever reason. Maybe his old crew dies or whatever, and then we've watched the Willow teaser. We watched the Andor teaser.
I didn't.
And did you seriously not watch it?
Of course, Jason. Can we just play along with the script?
No,
here?
no. I was not. I was in my happy place. I didn't see you.
You're ruining the theater here, buddy. You're ruining the theater. Come on.
So the Obi-Wan theme was just played for the first time at Star Wars Celebration. So hopefully somebody got the audio of that, and we'll be able to hear
Jason's
it.
the guy that walks into Galaxy's Edge and goes, if it takes place long ago, how are they here right now? Like, I'm like, no, Jason, it's a theme park.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
that doesn't make any sense. That sounds broken to me.
Slack.
Yeah.
But yeah, so and Skeleton Crew takes place during the Mandalorian timeline is what they were saying. It's produced by Jon Favreau, directed and developed, I guess, by John Watts, who did the last Spider-Man movie that everybody was like that's Spider-Man 3.
All of them.
You did all 3 of the
Homecoming,
Spider-Man.
Far
Okay.
From Home, and No Way Home.
No Way
We did
Home.
all 3.
Okay. Yeah.
And they want him back for the 4th one.
And he did this film before those, though, that featured these kids with a cop car or something. I forget the name of it, but it was pretty good. Like, so.
Right here. Hold on.
We got
a little.
That.
My iPad is it's trying to ask me to airdrop to it. I named my iPad iPadme. I'm a real card, you guys. I'm a real card. Okay. Where to go? I got too many images that are all named different things being airdropped. Okay, here we go. So right here, it looks like this is them doing some of the music stuff with is that Kathleen Kennedy and John Williams? Like maybe.
Yep.
But
hey, I need to find my charger. I'll be back.
Okay.
I'm on 1%.
Cool, man.
All right, bye.
Cool. Yeah. So we will hopefully have the Obi-Wan theme today. Love to hear it. Would be good. Yeah, and yeah, John. I mean, yeah. If you like if you liked Mandalorian and Book of Boba, then you're definitely not going to be disappointed by this one. And I got a feeling this one's going to be. It's so far in my assessment, Favreau's been better with his original stuff than with his legacy based stuff. So that's great. Star Wars Skeleton Crew sounds cool.
Yeah, like the logo, cool unexpected name.
Yeah. Well, that so far, I gotta say it's been a pretty good morning.
Like the concept art for Star Wars fans. It's been a very good morning.
Yeah.
And Dragon Quest fans, because it's Dragon Quest Day in Japan right now. So they've been naming some Dragon Quest stuff. So.
Right. I started watching Dragon Quest last night on Crunchyroll, by the way.
Yeah.
I started
Fantastic
it last night.
anime.
I watched the first episode only, though. I haven't got too far into it.
Yeah,
but,
you're going to be
Obi-Wan?
like, I got this figured out, and every 3 episodes they change it. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and by the way, everyone, just so you know, if you're a channel member, you can you get access to the Discord. We hang out on there, talk now. It's good times, and I appreciate the support. If you could like the video, that would be great too. But yeah. So I kind of want to go watch those trailers again.
Yes, watch the Andor trailer. We got everyone here.
Well, I'm getting back to it. I'm getting back to it. I promise. All right, Andor trailer. So I guess nothing from Indy today. It sounds like, huh? Which is, I guess makes sense.
It's a year.
Yeah, it does sound like it's a little too. Oh wait, I already had it up. I had it up and then I lost it. It happens. I swear. It's my first time. It's never happened before. Okay. Yeah. I like his like little like suspenders, He's like he doesn't want his pants to fall down while he's ringing the bell, Like that'd be so embarrassing. But
oral knots are gonna have that headphones where he takes off and inside is like fucking rage like Opeth. He's listening to Opeth in there,
I mean, are you getting Bob Hoskins Mario vibes from some of these costumes?
No.
Like,
I wish Mario. You haven't watched that. That film's fucking horrible, dude.
Oh no, I know it's horrible.
It's not good.
Like,
no,
but back to like silhouettes. Like I keep getting like the Mario and Luigi kind of fucking vibes off these guys.
I wish it had this look.
He could be a plumber in a Super Mario movie though. If it was like
it's actually a like if you look at Mario, because Louis D'Esposito was like second AD on that, and he was also second AD on Demolition Man. And then now, he's like one of the top 3 at Marvel since day one. And like, there's a lot of Mario and Demolition Man in the MCU. Like, if you kind of follow it.
Right.
Yeah.
Would this have been better if they were Ewoks?
In Star Wars, the answer is always no. They didn't help Rise of Skywalker, and they wouldn't help this.
I don't know.
Now, if they were 2D animated Ewoks, that would be interesting. Like if they would, it's a planet of 2D animated characters. It can happen.
Yeah, I think fans will begin to ask if this is Yavin, and I just
if
it was, I just feel like if it was Yavin, we would see the temple. So I'm thinking no.
Well, it's essentially the original shot that Luke would have had, right? In 77, where he looks up with his goggles and sees the battle above the planet.
He has those macro binoculars, and he's like, "Hey, yeah." So look, I mean, these guys are like scientists. They got little petri dishes, and they're like, "Oh, somebody's here." So I'm guessing that those Imperials come, and they're like, "You work for us now." That's my working theory. And
one
then
of them trips over a gopher hole, breaks his ankle. They have to kill him.
Probably.
Yeah.
And then yeah, this does look a lot like Rogue One. It's even shot like Rogue One stuff right here, like with the way with the handheld camera and stuff. All right, we got another bell. Man, Taco Bell has to be pissed off. They didn't make that deal.
Those are going right up on Etsy today, by the way. Wind chimes like today. So these are like more streamlined clone troopers, right? They're like Wave 2.
Yeah.
Man, you know what? You take those wings off, you essentially have the Star Tours vehicle. Just saying.
Right. So this guy right here, he almost has like the Resistance Mace Tawani outfit on behind here too, from that, but with the cool hat. And
that guy in the front looks like if Filoni got a kettlebell.
I feel like I've seen that hat before. I don't know if I have, but
because it's on Lego. Like it's very Lego.
Yeah,
steps right on. Yeah, I agree. I feel like I've seen this hat before somewhere. Someone will point it out. Santa's like, I'm checking the archives now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we have like 3 people. See right there, that guy looks like Super Mario meets Captain Panaka.
Yeah, but you see how dirty everything is.
Okay, I'm gonna rewind
Star Wars
it.
should.
I want to
90%
rewind.
of Star Wars should always be this filthy. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, okay, that looks like if you took Super Mario's costume and you had the Marty McFly Back to the Future costume texturing it. Yeah,
this has more atmosphere in it right here than Jabba's palace in the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah. See, is that the woman who's the Imperial?
No,
it's a different woman.
Different woman.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, so you don't know. Okay.
I don't know. I'm not good.
And then are those stormtroopers or are those the clones that Arya sent us?
I don't know.
Hold on,
They're out of focus. I only see their butts.
Yeah. Arya just sent us something. Okay, Arya just sent us the music video, I think. All right, here we go. All right, how do I? All right, damn it! How? Okay, fuck. Can you hear it?
Kind of.
Definitely. It goes in between Battle of the Heroes and Duel of the Fates. Watch. That little. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I get Williams, he's great, but his themes of the last 10 years have been very like a starting point. They don't really go beyond it. I don't know. So,
yeah. Well, dun, 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 dun. I got the melody. So if I have the melody on a first listen, it's probably gonna be good. It's when you don't have the melody on a first listen. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, is it good? I don't know, but it's definitely gonna.
Doesn't give me the goosebumps.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, it's not very dynamic. It's just simply. But I could tell like with the tempo and all that stuff, it's definitely meant to be able to go in between Duel of the Fates and Battle of the Heroes, probably. I hope. Hey, Nick, thank you for becoming a channel member, dude. Really appreciate that. That's rad. So Eric Denton says it sounds like an old pirate film score. Yeah, and the way I just played it was somebody recording it off of a phone at a convention, played through my phone into my microphone. So also not the best way to hear it, admittedly. Hopefully they officially drop something for that.
From what I heard, it's not bad. I'm just saying, if you're looking for that melodic, it doesn't sound like something that came right before 77. It sounds like someone who's already made the prequels plus the sequels themes, So,
Harrison Ford is there, says Thomas. We might get something from Indiana Jones.
Fuck out of my house.
If we get an Indiana Jones trailer and a Willow trailer, and I'm watching Obi-Wan Kenobi and Top Gun today, I'm gonna tear my fucking room apart. I'm gonna be like,
don't you wish You had a box of Ghostbusters cereal still left over.
This is
freshly
going to be
sealed.
like the Eric Andre set. You know, every episode where he just tears it apart. That's going to be me.
Yeah.
And Aria, once again, thank you for helping out today. I appreciate
Dre,
it.
we know he's saying if we get everything plus.
Yeah.
People
We
just gotta-
we watched the Willow. Don't worry, I'm gonna watch the Willow trailer again.
He watched it.
Yeah.
He watched it.
So those look like stormtrooper butts, but they could be clones. I can't really tell.
I
The
think
focus.
I think the clones are from a flashback, and those are stormtroopers. You can kind of see them back behind this dude right there, right? Am I right? They're right there. Is that
No,
it's just you.
that's just like a lady with like a rag on her head. Yeah.
Postmates over does it in Star Wars, though, don't they?
Like, we all want to go to Bespin and become Bespin security guards, but we need like $16. You got cool hair. Look at the hair. The hair's cool. This is like our
70s
one
burns
Cassian
for
shot,
everybody.
really. What's that?
Yeah, 70s burns for everybody.
Yeah. So the
Those are normal.
those are stormtroopers walking, and then the other ones are definitely clone troopers, though. And then
That shit looks dope, dude. That's right out of THX 70s, late 60s, early 70s set design, man. Like that.
Mhm. It's
I
like
mean-
the ceiling is very much Bespin. You know, the not the motel, the apartment that Han and Leia have that's given to them by Lando, where you could see up top. It has like that same kind of thing, but it doesn't look out into anything. It's just simply a creepy white light, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm
Yeah,
curious.
That's just fucking so dope.
I did take a screenshot of this really quickly, and I wanted to go and to see if by any chance we'll go back to the trailer, I promise. But if by any chance we could see who some of these guys are. Is this anybody okay, so I got a pretty good quality one. Look, it's George Takei. Oh, right there. Kind of looks like
Skeptical Decay, dude.
Yeah. Brad.
Oh my.
Yeah. Oh my, Brad. I'm in Star Wars now. Yeah. Okay. So
People don't know they put plugs into seats to keep them from leaving during Imperial meetings. So
Oh shit.
They're all stuck there.
Yeah, that's a pretty good time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I know,
So-
it's a fun time.
Yeah, that's what I just wanted to check, you know, make sure people weren't like, oh, it's a pale Thrawn. You never know.
A pale Thrawn.
Trust me. Somebody's okay.
Original name of Paleon was Pale Thrawn, actually. But we
People don't know,
we
but
didn't
this
go
is
with that one.
actually John Favreau. We de-aged him.
gave me hair too, so it's pretty nice. It's actually I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. Is Chris back? Okay, just making sure I'm not
No.
ignoring Chris if he comes
Good
back.
old clone tours.
Oh, wait.
Take with the clones. Get on there, fly around the galaxy, blow up some shit with clone tours.
Okay, so Indiana Jones is now, according to Brett, June 30th, 2023. So that's cool. There's an Indy image. All right. I need that Indy image. Okay.
It's Jason, it's hold on, I'll send it to you.
Okay. Are you DMing
Send it
me
to your
on
Twitter.
Okay.
Twitter.
Yeah. The old twatter. And thank you, Zachary, for informing us. Is he playing a guitar in a boxing ring? I can't really see it right now. It looked like Indy was playing a guitar in a boxing ring. Okay.
No, it's a flashlight. But yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Well,
It's
let me
all right.
find it
It's not-
in the sea of images.
I mean, it's cool. It was creeping around, you know.
Yeah. Okay, it's like on like a little bridge. We got some water going. We got Indy. Got the flashlight out. He's like, "Don't look at me. I'm old." Get off my
My
fucking
ride's falling the
plane.
fuck apart at the park. It's just fucking ridiculous in here. No money ever since they built.
Get the fuck out of my house.
The fuck out of my ride. You know?
Yeah, I dig it though. That's definitely cool. Yeah, he's all a guitar in a boxing ring. Yeah. Do you see what I meant though? Where it looked like he was like in a boxing ring, and I thought he had like a guitar on, like this back part was the guitar like strapped around, you know. But yeah, I mean clearly he's just has a backpack, and I didn't really think that in case anybody doesn't get it. But yeah, there he is. Their adventure has a name, and it's Indiana Jones. So I am happy to see that. But no title yet, huh?
Nope.
No. To the best of our knowledge, Shell, they only showed like the Willow trailer, the Andor or Willow teaser, the Andor teaser, and I guess now they've a new release date for Indiana Jones. The Indiana Jones
the concept
released
art for Skeleton Crew.
Concept art for Skeleton Crew's title announced, and concept art in the Jude Law announcement. So, which I gotta be honest, I'm actually, I kind of didn't really talk about it, but I'm pretty excited about Jude Law because in a weird way, Jude Law is sort of like a very Ewan McGregor type. You know, they kind of come out about the same time, but Jude Law went Sky Captain, so I never got a Star Wars gig. So
Zach says is that true?
What?
Showed a Mando trailer,
not public though. That's completely. I think they might have showed a behind the scenes thing for Mando, but I'm not sure. But I haven't heard anything. Yes. Dave says looks like Rattle and Hum for Indy. It does. It looks like the U2 fucking. Is that the Edge or is that Indiana Jones? You tell me. But yeah, he has a new album. It definitely looks. I mean, so you guys see it. It looks like it has an album cover vibe. I definitely see it. But yeah, the Celebration live stream is going on. But I gotta say, I don't know if it will be very exciting now. It'll probably just be like, wow, here we go, guys. Oh, I really shit my pants that time. You know, I'm cynical.
Yeah. The title's been confirmed as Indiana Jones for Unlawful Carnal Knowledge. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying to see if they
sequel to the '89 film, really.
The true sequel to the '89 movie.
Yeah, as if it came out just a few years later. Yeah,
Lucasfilm was really trying to lean into that whole acronym thing that they know we're gonna use anyway. So, yeah. But
I put that person in timeout. They come back with that, they're getting blocked.
I didn't see what they said, but okay.
They typed OPA 7 million times. I'm going to assume that was a goof, so they got timeout.
Okay, I'm sure it was a mistake. Yeah, but there we go. Tonight we got some Kenobi
you
going.
Put up Indy, we lose 50 people. That's hilarious. We're not keeping everyone today, but it's funny.
Yeah, and so everybody knows, just once again to like promote tonight at 11:30 Pacific Standard Time, we're gonna be back on live, and we're gonna be covering the few minutes before Kenobi comes out, and then after that, we're gonna watch it live on the stream. And you could sync up with us. We'll have a little timer going, so that way you guys can know where we're at, and we could all watch the show, and then we'll have a discussion after it, and we'll critique it and talk about it for 1 sec. And yeah, I think it'll be a good time. So if you're going to be up tonight, come back and hang out. So yeah. And well, let's see. Do you think anything else is going on? Do you think there's going to be anything else today, or is that panel officially over now? I'm guessing the panel's officially over, right? Considering.
I think so.
Okay. Well, I think yeah, the Star Wars Celebration live stream is just starting, which is cool. I mean, it might be cool. I don't know. I'm very jaded. I've been hurt before, you guys. I've been hurt before. That stuff can be very, very corny and just kind of like not for me. Bespin's man.
Empire the Empire podcast had an interview with Deborah Chow and the screenwriter for Obi-Wan. And I was
Joby
like,
Harold.
man, after Joby Harold, after their Book of Boba Fett interviews, I'm like, this is not going to be informative, right? It can't possibly be. But I put it on anyway this morning, and it's just like I'm so excited. They take a shot anytime someone says so excited, you know. And then he tried to get them to like, just how did you pitch the show? Well, I was just really honored and excited to be a part of it. Like they can't say anything, you know. Like what is the point? You know, of doing a 45-minute interview if you can't even say how you pitch the show. I don't get the point of it, you know?
Yeah. Our buddy says he left 2 super chats, but I'm having a hard time getting to them. I'm trying to find them right now. But Bestman asked, man, that was a lot to keep up with. How you guys feeling about the news and what we got? I personally think it could have went a hell of a lot worse. I don't know why they didn't stream the panel in the end, but okay, you know, I say okay, and that's fine. If they're gonna do it this way, I'm actually happy. I was highly critical when we started, but I think they handled this in the best way that they possibly could, you know, for making that choice. They still released the stuff that they wanted to show, and they did show us something. We weren't kept in the dark. What they showed was great. I mean, the Andor trailer was better than I expected, and the Willow trailer was also fantastic. And then yeah. Will Kenobi, Bell, Boba, and Tano appear in Andor? I cannot tell you that 100% no, but I do not believe Kenobi shows up in Andor. I think that was just some bullshit. Bell Organa would be the most likely. I don't think
There's a
Ahsoka
bell in
Tano
there.
will.
There's a few bells. Maybe that's you know,
Yeah,
you know, like a teaser.
And I don't expect that we're going to see. I think Bell Organa probably is even more likely for season 2 as we start to see those rebel groups come together. So
I think we're more
that's my
likely
guess.
at some point to see Urso's parents, right? Like in Catalyst when they were on Coruscant all the time and shit, you know? Like,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
get a glimpse of that in Rogue One in one of those like flashback scenes. You don't, if you didn't read the book, you didn't know what you were kind of looking at, kind of thing when you see it. But I could see that shot of Coruscant in Rogue One matching up to what we saw here, you know?
Yeah. And once again, Mandip sings thank you again for the super chats. Fun fact: Singaporeans speak English, a mix of American British English. We do have a slang. There's no such thing as speaking Singaporean.
I know, but you know, what can I do? You know, I look
Yeah.
at this face. Does this look like an educated person to you? I'm hanging out at Toys R Us. You know,
Yeah.
I wear flannels.
What do you mean rolling teasers in the Star Wars Celebration live stream? Does it mean like you're smoking them, or are they like doing things in there?
Hold on while I roll a fruity candy cane, you know?
Yeah. Here,
Santa's got to pay the bills. It's legal in the North Pole.
Santa, are you free right now? Because I will send you the invite. Oh, they're showing the Andor teaser again in it, is what he says. Okay, yeah, we can watch it.
YouTube.
Yeah, we can watch it like all day long. That we want to. Now that it's on YouTube, so that's cool though. I mean, I'm glad that they're doing it. And Spreezy just shared something with me. Let me see. Hopefully Chris comes back too. Okay, sorry, I got a little sidetracked there, but absolutely epic teaser for Mandalorian season 3 just played. Action packed. Bo-Katan asks Grogu, "Did you think your dad was the only Mandalorian?" Lots of tension between her and Mando. Mando is going back to Mandalore. Looks incredible. So yeah, that we knew that. If you guys have been following our spoilers that we've had, they go back to Mandalore. There's like a giant, there's like a big war. We're gonna have Grogu in like a mech thing, and we're gonna have the mythosaur comes back. There's like a big like ceremony where they make him a true Mandalorian again, and then a mythosaur comes out of there. They have to fight a mythosaur. And also got to say, Bespin sounds like Bespin sat on something else once again. Bespin, if you're here, it's out. I think I won't say anything more in case there's more to say. And thank you, Chris, for sending that our way. I do appreciate it. I always appreciate the old help. But yeah, okay. What else we got? I was going to see if Santa was going to come because I kind of want to hear what Santa has to say. Why did the Andor trailer look like a higher budget than Kenobi? Because it probably was. Kenobi was supposed to film just like that one, and we probably would have had more sets. They started building sets for Kenobi at one point, and then but instead they went with using the backlots here in Los Angeles, El Segundo, and the volume. And what you have out on Andor is they actually built the sets like it was a movie, like practical sets, like it was episode 9. They're filming it where they filmed episode 9 stuff. And so so that's why it looks so much better. And that volume stuff can be really amazing, but it doesn't, when it comes to Tatooine, it doesn't give you that sweat. The characters don't look like they're hot in the desert. Their pores aren't
You can see it
open. Yeah, and
but
but
when you're outside, there's just no wind. Like
but,
I mean, that's the thing you can't.
Like,
no,
Nur's inside. Nur's underwater. It's in a base underwater.
I mean, but the planet. What's the techno planet?
But
sorry.
But that's the whole.
That's
the whole thing.
Jabin.
Is that it? Once you get into Kenobi, you're not on Tatooine anymore. You're in Tatooine for like
I'm talking
episode.
about Jabim.
Jabim.
When they're in the street.
No, Jabim's outside. Jabim is outside in the second location in Los Angeles. So
it just feels like it doesn't have condensation anywhere, even though they wet the streets and stuff. It feels very
no. We only see the streets of Jabim and Tatooine. And the trailers. Okay. We see one shot of Jabim of her walking with some like bushes in the back of the Imperial lady. So yeah. But we'll have to see. I mean, it may all look like trash. It may look great. I mean, we haven't seen it yet. But the reason why I think Kenobi went for the volume approach is because when you get to Dayu was going to be done in the volume, just like the Batman.
Dayu is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Dayu. That's what I'm talking about. Like when you're all in the streets there, that city, and it's a complete virtual like hangar, you don't get the wind that would, I mean, those corridors and streets, they get windy, or they get, I don't know, there's something about, like when you look at that in the Andor shot, when they close up the window, there's just dirt and condensation on windows that you can't
But if
fake.
it was done there, it would have been done in the same places they did the Batman. The like the rooftop stuff. So I don't.
Direction.
It could be. I mean, like I said, we haven't seen it yet, so we really can't say. We can't make up our mind that it looks good or it looks bad. I mean, we can just take it off based off of the trailers, but until we see like the chances are they took there's really 3 approaches here. First approach is they showed their best work. Second approach is they showed their worst work, and the third approach is they just didn't fucking care, and who knows. So we'll see tonight. But they should really have streamed all that stuff. Why not allow all Star Wars fans to enjoy? Because Mando is so far away. I mean, that's truly why. They're not going to have an American celebration to do round 2 with. And so this is their only chance to throw it out in front of a live audience. They're marketing this as Dave and Filoni haven't got to go to a celebration and like show this stuff since the show came out because of the pandemic that they're acting like we're not in and we are. And so, but point taken. So I think that's probably why, more than anything, is that they are excited to like show that stuff. So that's why they're not showing it. Chances are we're going to have a grainy footage version of it any day, any minute now, or when somebody finally gets back to their hotel room and uploads it or whatever. So, I mean, they try to stop it, but have they ever successfully really stopped it? Barely.
They've all gotten out, right? I remember seeing that there was that low one with the Rogue One teaser that leaked. You know?
Yeah.
Low res back in 2016.
No, I zoomed in at
15.
one point was all. I mean, that's the full thing. You just can't really see into the details when it's that small on that one, John. Dave. So yeah, there you go. But there's your rattle and hum.
Look, that right there still looks better than whatever temple shots they used in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, right? So it's a little teaser promotional image, but yeah, it's cool. Yeah. I still think if they're gonna go with the teaser, whip up some cool artwork, but you know.
Yeah, I think they probably know that they're not going to have what's his name. So, all right, Raw makes a good point. They had the same problem in the Star Lost, the Canadian sci-fi flop, and Battlestar Galactica. You gotta love wind. You gotta have wind in the sets. So
go watch the making of Alien 2 and see how they got that smoke machine and the little wind fans out there.
Hey, Santa, how's it going?
Hey, it's going well. I think it was a pretty good start to Celebration. What do you think?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I wanted to hear what your thoughts are on Andor. Did you watch Willow and Indiana Jones?
Yes. The Andor trailer I thought was great. Far exceeded anything I hoped for. Entirely different than anything I imagined. Yeah. And it looks very interesting. Very interesting. Great that we're getting 2 episodes again, like we are with Kenobi on the kickoff. So
they confirmed 2 episodes on Andor when it starts. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So that's a good. The other thing that I picked up on is that there's only 2 seasons. So the speculation of 3 seasons, and I think you got this right on my live stream when we were going through it, that there was a typo in the very first rumors that said season 3 starting filming, and people were trying to figure out, well, okay, does that mean there's 6 and another,
Well, and then I made it worse, but it's not my fault, but I made it worse because I got that they're filming season 2 at Elstree to some extent. And I was like, but they have Elstree for 18 months. And I'm like, well, that's enough to do 2 seasons of a show. Does that mean they're doing a 3rd season? Or are they doing something else, another Star Wars show? What does it mean? I don't know. Right. Or maybe they just got a good deal and they just have it for 18 months now. But but I know that they have it for 18 months. And then so people try to debunk me by going and saying, are you filming Andor for 18 months? Disney's like, no. And then they're like, are you doing season 2? No. Well, there you go. They're doing season 2.
Yes, and now we know 2 seasons, 12 episodes each. Season 2 is season 1, it seems like is within a relatively short period of time, within a year or so, because he said that season 1 was set 5 years before Rogue One. Yeah. Season 2 starts 4 years before and spans up till.
Okay.
Right. So season 1's either just some portion of a year. Right. Yeah. That's a safe way to say it. Some portion of a year, whatever that is.
So did you like the original Willow film, or are you ambivalent?
I was more ambivalent. The original Willow was something that happened, during my childhood, during my growing up, and certainly something to remember. But
sure, your childhood. Sure, it was not your mid to late 40s, but okay.
It was my 400s. Those 400s.
Got my first colonoscopy right after the premiere, Jason.
So apparently, Facebook just took us down.
Facebook took you down. Okay.
All right. Bye, Facebook.
I'm proud of that.
Yeah,
I'm proud of that.
But Willow wasn't one of my favorites. It was okay, but not one of my favorites. So did that trailer? Are you interested in watching it? It looks great. It looks better than the original.
Okay, good.
I thought it looks great. And I heard you very, very excited about it.
Yeah, I think I was probably more excited about Willow today, just because we get Star Wars all the time. We don't get Willow ever, you know.
Yeah. Now this skeleton crew, I don't know. Like some people are automatically excited about it. I'm not sure. Is it a Lost in Space kind of idea?
It sounds to me like it. I mean, it sounds to me like it's simply going to be a pirate crew, probably going around doing Star Wars adventures. And I mean, it's going for that Amblin filling, which is the Goonies, and Goonies has pirates too. E.T. You know, kids on bikes calling each other penis breath, flashlights.
Gotta have ETs. Kids are all gonna get drunk. They're gonna give the ET beer so they can get drunk, but not actually get in trouble for it.
Josh is on Twitter complaining that Lucasfilm has let us all down with no new Star Wars movie news, and why would they show Indy and Willow at a Star Wars celebration? What a fucking, that's so stupid. I told you guys what he does.
He's gonna give himself a heart attack from this.
Well, everybody today on Santa's show was all like, "Oh, he's being so positive." I'm like, he goes positive, so he could go negative. You can't go if you go positive, then you go negative. It's more dynamic. It's dynamic performance. But
look, I'm being patient, and that we got more in the opening hour. This was just the opening hour, guys. There's more.
Well, no, don't. I would be careful with that.
Well, I know. I
usually
in
the past,
Santa Rodriguez.
Okay. I've been going to okay, so here it goes. Here is the write up.
Over delivers.
This is from Chris Breezy. A group of kids, 10-year-olds, accidentally get lost in the Star Wars galaxy and are trying to find their way home. Also, it is not a kid show.
Right.
That's the premise. It's Lost in Space.
They could mean
they are
drama.
That's what I said, right? Lost in Space or Voyager, right? Star Trek Voyager.
Johnny Williams coming back for the theme, just like Lost in Space.
It does set up for weekly series, like a weekly series where it's a different adventure, and it could go on indefinitely, right? Like Voyager.
Well, if it's Star Wars and you're lost, something happened. Yeah. Like in the Ewok adventures, they're like, "Hey, we're just a traveling family," and then the pirates come. They want the power supply of the ship, and now they're trapped on Andor, and you go from there. So I imagine we're gonna get something like that. And
like I just started watching the new Star Trek series.
Traitor. No, I'm kidding.
That's what happens when I carry a Pepsi in the store. They're like, Santa, Coca-Cola. But no, it's the new Star Trek series kind of harkens back to the original series. And it's
with a budget.
Well,
with a phenomenal budget, Jason.
Phenomenal.
Like, I'm watching that first episode. Like, these motherfuckers spent a shitload of money. Like, no offense to Boba Fett, it has its fans, but look at the budget for Strange New Worlds. Just watch an episode, you're like, these guys spent some money.
Like, you don't get.
Well, guys, I will be right back. You guys continue.
Okay, like right after we watched the episode, I said, "Oh, I don't know how I feel about the story." But wow, that was amazing! Like the visuals, the budget they spent.
You just can't handle that politics in Star Trek, huh, Santa?
Well,
live from the In Celebration, right? Like, it's Josh live from Star Wars In Celebration. Let's get triggered about everything.
Oh my goodness! No, but it does allow you to go to maybe a planet of the week. As you're going through, you meet a new species of the week, a new planet, new culture, as they're traveling through space. I don't know how excited.
Yeah, I think my only gripe would be about that show, and we're not going to get into Star Trek, but my only gripe would be that you really kind of had to see the Discovery stuff to know half of what's going on, and then you get over it. So whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, they spent money on that one, man.
Oh yeah.
I'll say this, man, about like the Willow trailer, like. Definitely has like and not in a bad way, but like what I thought the D&D movies would kind of look like a little bit. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
So like I do like that feel. you
So
know.
I'm
I
just
do
trying
like
to
that they
remember. I'm trying to
kept that
remember the
logo.
schedule. I know that Saturday morning or Saturday is the Mando Plus, and Jason, you got pass to that, right?
The theme
Yeah.
song.
What's
I
the
don't think
big
I'm gonna.
one
I don't
tomorrow?
think I'm gonna go though.
Yeah. What's the big panel tomorrow?
Well, I think is it. I mean, all I cared about was this, and then the Mando Plus. There's the ILM one, and yeah,
Bad Batch is Sunday.
yeah, Bad Batch is Sunday, and then so we might get. I mean, at the Mando Plus thing panel, we might get some Ahsoka news. That's what I'm thinking. If we're gonna get Ahsoka news anywhere, and then Bad Batch will be Sunday. So that's kind of I mean that's all I'm really expecting there to be left. I don't think there's really going to be anything crazy like any movie news. Excuse me, I don't think so.
I'm just looking at the panels now.
Can you imagine though? I mean, if you are a Star Wars fan and you're following along and you read the Vanity Fair article and you paid attention and you have reading comprehension whatsoever, you really should not have come into this thinking that you were going to get a ton of movie news. They were very, very explicit and very clear that this is going to be a TV year again, and that we're not moving into until Taika Waititi's production, and we know that's not
until they're
now.
shooting. And
Yeah.
even then, but until they're literally shooting, I just don't want to hear them announce more movies. Like they gotta just stop with that.
Well, yeah. So here's the thing, and I mentioned this on my show today. As far as a schedule of shows, I really wanted a 22. Right? What are the dates for 2022? What are the dates for 2023? That would be bonus. There's no movies in 2022 or 2023. Let's face it, like the 2023 one's not happening. They just haven't announced it formally. So I could see what you're saying. Like this is not a this year celebration topic. There may be a mention at some point that says, "Oh, by the way, there's some movies coming," like a rehash of what we already know.
When is the next Force Friday, Jason? They gotta announce the next Force. How can I live without the next Force Friday?
If you the truth is, by the way, Tyrant gifted a few subs, like 5 subs out during the thing tonight. Thank you, Tyrant. That is really nice of you. And to the new people that are like channel members, welcome.
He gifted one to Tony Gilroy too, just to
Tony, come on,
bait him into the
T-Dog.
conversation.
That's what I call him. T-Gil. No, but yeah. Anyways, in terms of that, like the movie stuff, it ain't happening. There's too much to look forward to on the TV front, and that's not me being a shill. I want the movies too, but I really just don't care what they have to say about a movie that's not done being written yet, because they could tell me whatever they want until it's filming. It's all speculation. It's all just a reason that people could get mad because it's going to change. Just like, I mean, Indiana Jones has changed for the 4th time, maybe at least 3 times it's changed. It might be 4. And but
tomorrow is publishing, Lucasfilm Publishing.
Bring a book. Ed Dempsey says, "I'm at Celebration. The Jude Law skeleton crew sounds cool. I think it could be cool. Like the thing about it is." So real true, real Amblin stuff, I dig that. Like I dig that era of Spielberg. But like what was that J.J. Abrams movie that was like an Amblin?
No, I was thinking Favreau. It's Super 8.
Super 8. Super 8. Yeah. Like if you like Super 8, but at the same time, I still don't think Super 8 really nailed it. So my question is and they got flashlights and lens flares and stuff, but do you really get that? Like, can you really recapture that? I don't know, but
I thought Zadura was pretty close to that. It's somewhere between an ET and a Monster Squad Explorer. Like it's got puppet lizards, you know what I mean? It's got like kid leads, and and a semi-adultish lead. It's got all that. It's got a Drew Struzan poster, for the love of fucking God. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, don't sleep. I know everyone likes Jumanji, but Zathura is more my game, and I'm not even being like contrarian. That was my stance when the fucking movie came out.
Okay.
So. I feel like Favreau has already proven to me that he gets that era, that with a budget. And John Watts is a fantastic director. Like, the movie he made with them two kids before the Spider-Man movies is a great small budget type film. So and the Spider-Man movies are all great, all three of them. So
Yeah. No, that's, I think, the big like selling point is and it's not a slight against Favreau, but it's not Favreau who's directing it, right? It's supposed to be Watts, and so
John Watts conjured the thing up too, right? So
yeah, and I think the big thing I think, and I'm not an expert on those Spider-Man movies, so stop me if I am going too far. But a big component of the Amblin vibe is that if the kids are people, they're not stupid. Freaking like I'm a little boy. I don't know what's going on in space. Like, they're not that. They're like they're not quite adults, but they literally have like Mikey, for instance, in Goonies, which still has that vibe. He's like very much a leader of a group, and they are on a mission. They have goals and agendas, and they have to be brave, but they don't act like stupid Pollyannish children ever. They all have personalities and quirks and stuff like that. And Peter Parker, once again, is supposed to be a pretty young person, and I don't think the Peter Parker character ever feels like I'm just a stupid teenager. Oh boy, he's a little Pollyannish, but not in that idiotic way.
But the relationship between him and Ned is very. I mean, that's you and your bud. Like, that's
yeah. It was dead on. It was dead on, right? Yeah. That's the dude in the chair.
Yeah, dude in the chair.
Dude in the chair. Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it reminds me. We heard earlier they were saying with this grammar rodeo that it was their take of Netflix's Stranger Things, right? For Star Wars. Same thing with Stranger Things, Harry Potter, Goonies. It's the kids save the day. The adults are too stupid to do it, right?
Yeah.
Or they're tuned out. They're not.
Santa, that's every one of your movies. So I don't know what you're complaining about. Like,
Santa Claus? No.
You know what I mean? Except that time you let Dudley Moore save the whole fucking earth.
That was great.
I'll never
Dudley
forgive
Moore?
you for that fuck that film.
Santa,
you sold out that time. It was the McDonald's contract. You know what I mean?
I had the coloring book.
Yourself.
I had the coloring book from McDonald's. Back then, they gave you a coloring book at Christmas time.
I tried to throw lollipops in my dad's gas can after that movie. I got so much trouble.
Everybody's got that one movie you did just to pay the bills. You gotta.
Santa's
got a baker's dozen. Capitalism's great.
But yeah, I mean, but I also think like in that Amblin vibe there is like that light coming under the door, and like there's like a bit of that fear of the unknown and creatures and traps and things that like as a kid you are afraid. And the Star Wars universe literally, to me, like when I saw Return of the Jedi when it came out when I was 3 years old, almost 4, about to turn 4, I was scared. Like, it was frightening. Gamorrean guards scared the hell out of me. I was, but it was exhilarating. I loved the whole thing. The Ewoks were scary, believe it or not. I liked them, but they were still like kind of scary. And they're weird little aliens. And so, anyways, like I think tapping into that with Star Wars, I think might give that galaxy sort of a sense of exploration that you wouldn't have with adults who do it all the time. With somebody like Han Solo who knows everything.
Also, I would say, like, and I've been saying this since Boba Fett, I just want people who have a legit idea and a vision ahead of time to go in there and do that versus saying, oh, the studio's saying, we really want to do something with Boba Fett. What can you do? You know what I mean? Like, I could get it done. Just write it. I don't want that, So
yeah, I don't want that either. I'm with you. Ed says it's pretty smart making Star Wars show to be live streaming while people are waiting in line for a panel at Celebration. Yeah, just be
Let's
safe,
spoil
dude.
The whole Kenobi
Be
show
safe.
for him. Be safe,
Yeah.
bro. Mask up,
So-
my friend.
So the Ahsoka behind the scenes stuff, there was a shot of Rosario addressing the crowd, and it's been noted, and you can see it right away. Her Leku are a good bit longer than they were in Mandalorian. They've adjusted that. So here's the question that begs out of that then. Will they go back and lengthen them in Mando to make them
I'm going to throw it up right now. Yeah, I Chris Breezy is my dude in the chair. And he's sending me the picture right now. And so did Arya, my chick in the chair. Sorry, I hope that doesn't offend you.
I'm more of you the happy. Like I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not having any part of this.
You are.
No,
that is you. Okay, hold on.
Where's Marissa?
We have a lot of pictures today. Maybe we'll go through everything again really quickly too. But here we go. Here's the image, and is it her in front of those feet from the? Yep, that's her on that set that we got.
It's
the picture
the feet. Remember that guy came in here, fake feet, fuckface. Remember that guy?
Yeah, there was a guy who was like, that's fake. You're bullshitting, and I'm like, okay, man. Me and Bestman, but there you go, fake feet guy.
Jason said, "Come back next year when it debuts." And you're like, "Don't even have to. It's right fucking there."
Yeah. I bet him $25. I was like, "You give me $25 if it's not in there. I'll give you $25 on PayPal."
I saw a shot on Twitter that had them side by side, and you can see that in Mando, that last line you see going across her Leku there is about the length of the Leku they were in Mando.
Okay.
And here you can see they go down below her arms that are crossed. So
what you're telling me right now is that Ahsoka is a grower, not a shower. That's basically what we have here.
So will they go fix them in Mando and in Book of Boba Fett?
Nah, I don't think so. I think it was cold that day. A little cold, kind of it's a little. Maybe they'll have a George Costanza episode where she comes like, out of like a snow planet. And they're like up here. They're like kind of like little earrings just dangling from her ears. So it's totally normal.
George is getting happy.
They like better, more texture, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, or just more of what we are generally used to.
Well, when we read that Vanity Fair interview, you see in there that Rosario was saying that essentially Mandalorian and Boba Fett were screen tests with the character work on screen, and it went really well. So now that she's got a series, they've got to work it out. She's talking about maybe shaving her head. What's she going to do with her actual hair? And so there is some redesign going on there.
Fascinating.
Well, it was. I mean, for it, you want to know where it is fascinating, Rob, is while I deeply down in my little black heart don't give a shit. Fans were like, right like it doesn't look right, it doesn't look the same, and all of that, and so they I guess seemingly addressed it, and and at the end of the day, like I said, when it's something like that, I can buy into what I just said, though, even though I'm making a George Costanza joke. Ultimately, I can grow that, that if they kind of are a thing that might get long or whatever, you know what I mean? And there you go. Okay, fine. What's the science?
Next time they show ball sack head, he'll have the full. They'll just change his head and his makeup and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean,
my goodness.
Fair enough.
So how long will it be? Like they showed that footage at Celebration. Do you think they'll give it to us soon, or will we have to wait, or what?
I don't think so. I think if they do give it to us, it'll be really close to the release. I believe we got the footage from Celebration, or that they didn't show for the original Mando that was bootlegged for years. I think we got it right before it came out. I want to say like the month before.
Right. Well, and the other thing coming out of that is that it would appear that Bo-Katan is an adversary of sorts, perhaps as much as being an antagonist.
Yeah, Bespin Bulletin definitely has some stuff on there. I got some stuff on it too, but he's kind of had a story on that for a while, so I want to let Bespin hit on that. But yeah, it definitely goes that way.
Bespin, dude,
but that was
can't wait until everybody else releases it. And then
I know, dude. I mean, come on.
Right now, Bespin's like, "You told you, fuckers, I have to wait." He's throwing shit. I can't just release everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was the thing though, is like I reported a spoiler about, and so if you don't want spoilers, I reported a spoiler, you guys, that I'm about to talk about again. That we have like Bo-Katan and the Armorer in a ritual with Din in the mines of Mandalore, and they're getting along. So there is a compromise is reached. They do come together, and I have talked about this. The clans are united, but so apparently we're gonna have Bo-Katan being the one who's like the entitled one, the Karen of the bunch. Like, I am the dark saber owner. I don't know.
Let's be honest. She's more like a Chris.
Chris Breezy?
Yeah. Katan.
Oh, Chris Katan.
Oh, I thought it was talking about Spreezy. What are you picking on Chris for?
Thank you for the super chat, Young Boomer. It says, excellent show, guys. Thank you for making the journey to Kenobi over the last few months as fun as possible. Thank you, Boomer. I really appreciate that. And we've appreciated having you in our live streams every day, and having someone an audience to bounce the stuff off of and to talk with. So it's really, I appreciate it a lot. And yeah, Willow. Okay.
Here you go, Jason. I'll put this in the chat. The side by side of Ahsoka.
Oh, okay.
There you can see.
Missed opportunity for a tie-in serial, Willows. Right?
Willows.
Willows. Yeah.
So what was the other piece here? Ahsoka's officially next year. Mando 3 is officially next year. Like
I was saying, I heard that it was going to be spring for Mando. I was down when I was down at the Ahsoka set. I met with a friend who works on the show, and I was like, when is that coming out? And they were like, I think you're not going to see it until spring.
Yeah. People were tweeting February.
Okay.
So could be February, and then Ahsoka after that, and then that Skeleton Crew or whatever, also 2023. So now the question goes into, there you go.
Yeah. So
yeah, you can see quite a bit of difference.
So if anybody ever saw me naked, this proves that things change. There is differences. Weather matters. Climate matters.
It's already broke. They already broke their own canon. And just Star Wars in Celebration sucks this year. General Grievances is not happy.
General Grievances. Oh, and please like the video if you haven't yet, guys. I would appreciate that.
You're not wrong, Rob. Look, there's already people tweeting, negativity.
And thank you, Chris.
Andor.
Chris says February for Mando.
Yeah.
And Chris also sent the Obi-Wan theme, but I'm not going to play it again because I think that's what got us taken off of Facebook before. So I don't know what we can do before they just take the whole thing down, So let's not listen to the Kenobi theme, but the Kenobi theme is on Reddit right now.
Yeah, I just listened to it. It sounded better because my speakers, I could hear it better than through what you were playing.
Yeah.
I don't think I hate it, but I'm not sure I'm in love with it yet. I'm going to have to let it grow on me. I'm going to have to listen to it. It was a little subdued, if you ask me. I don't know. Maybe it fits well with the theme and motive of.
These are like Batman fans who argue over the size of his ears to determine the quality of the film, right?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
sure.
I see where you were going with that though, Santa. Like I think it is meant to literally interface with Duel of the Fates and Battle of the Heroes, and like that's what that piece of music does. It
It was a
sits
little
in there.
morose, right? Like it was subdued. Like maybe that's what
It
I was
has a
thinking
little
about.
gallop to it though. It has like a little bit of a gallop where you could kind of. I think you could roll it. I think you could roll it
Maybe.
in.
Wait, we're talking about the Kenobi theme?
Yeah,
I thought we were talking about her tentacles again.
like
Sorry.
a,
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I was just
No.
transfixed at her beautiful visage.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah, I told you I've been unimpressed with like Williams's theme making for quite the while. So like Ray's got a nifty theme, but it's kind of a jingle. It's not the same as like a Force theme or an Indiana Jones theme or whatever. Or even who did the Willow? Did he do the Willow theme or did someone else do
No,
the
that
Willow
was
theme?
James Horner, I think.
Because I got that fucking thing stuck in my head ever since that trailer, man. I think it's I don't want to know this fucking theme, but it just gets stuck in your head. Like,
Thanks for coming over and checking us out, Mr. Matt. Appreciate that. Yeah. When it comes to John Williams, like I said, like I pretty much know that melody already, so it could be something that's really good. But you know, when it comes to orchestral music, it's not something I listen to for fun all the time. So it's not necessarily like you know, when you love something. Like when I first time I heard Across the Stars, I was like, this is brilliant. Like I just knew that was brilliant. And but you know, was this Across the Stars? It was not. For me, it wasn't anyways.
no, I don't even think like Ray's theme and Kylo's theme are. I like both of them quite well, but I don't think it's even at those level.
Star Wars only says he is being escorted out of the building, some sort of emergency.
Celebration is having an emergency. We're all being escorted out. Yeah.
Great.
Wow.
Hopefully everybody's okay.
Well, apparently nobody's wearing their masks.
That is an emergency.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody coughed.
Yeah.
Oh, cleared the building.
Well, I mean, if nobody's wearing their mask, that's a horrible idea. But Star Wars Only is a friend of mine. I hope he's okay. I hope everybody is okay, obviously, even if they're not friends of mine. Andor teaser was great. That's all I've seen so far. Oh, so Star Wars in-game, are you asking to watch the Willow trailer? Is that what you're asking for?
Oh, great. I got to go to the bathroom. So just let me know if we're going to play that. I can leave. Hold on. Are we doing this? Great. I'll be.
I'm definitely gonna throw the Andor trailer and go through the trailers again on slow mo, because you know that's what I like to do. I'm super excited. We were talking. Me and Santa were talking to our old buddy Meg last night. And Meg, if you end up, I'm sure Meg has to like cut videos and super busy.
Yeah.
I did give her. Yeah, if she ends up having time to get on, by all means, come on. I sent you the invite in our little chat. So please do if you have time. But we were talking last night. We're like, oh, there could be an Andor trailer today. You know, it sounded like there was going to be one, and we were like, well, are they going to show it to us? I was being a Debbie Downer, not a Deborah Chow Downer, but just a Debbie Downer. And I was just like, yeah, it's not going to be good. Like I really, really had low hopes for what we were going to get today. And today, with my expectations, are completely exceeded already. Like I am, like I did not expect we would get an Andor trailer at all. I thought that they would save it. I thought they would hold it off and not let us watch it. Because you know, what do you got? I mean, you got you know, it's not the next show, but I'm glad that they do acknowledge we can do two things at once. You know, I'll start it over. Because classically, they have not given us anything ahead. You know what I mean? Like if they,
right. Well, as you mentioned earlier, and that's why I brought up the Mando season 3 behind the scenes shooting things.
Yeah.
That was shown at the investors thing like a year before we saw it, and then it was released to like the general. Or leaked, or however that whole thing worked out for us all to see right before season 2 of Mando, right? Like it was crazy. And then so that was investors saw nearly a year ahead. And that's what I was
That's a
wondering
volume
here.
shot.
Are we going to get that, say, just before Mando 3? Like, are we going to wait till after Andor finishes to build the hype for Mando 3 to get that behind the scenes reel that everybody saw at Celebrations, 6 months ago?
In my opinion is whenever they show a behind the scenes reel, they don't show it, like I said, classically until like the month that it comes out. So I would not hold my breath. I would be more hoping that it leaks out in a cam version between now and then. But
somebody's cell phone, or they won't actually even show it until the gallery of Mando 3 afterwards. They'll just skip straight over to trailers.
Oh wow, John Williams played the theme live.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't know he actually played it live. Was it a video or is it actually live? They're actually there doing it? No, that's cool.
Yeah, they were doing it live. He walked out on stage. He conducted a couple pieces.
So old man Christian Harloff has it on his channel.
It's everywhere. Yeah, everybody's
okay.
And it's about 2.5 minutes long.
Yeah.
I can't wait to play it back to back with the Solo theme and see which one's better.
Oh, it's worlds better than the Neo Solo theme. I can promise you that. Tomorrow you'll probably think. We'll see what you see tonight. What you think tonight after you watch the show. But yeah.
Well, it goes with what Meg reported a couple weeks ago. He's into violins. Mm-hmm. He's really into violins and piano. Like the big brass.
On my Tinder.
the big brass movements that we had from previous years, go to the Olympic theme or to NBC News or
Jurassic Park,
all of that stuff. The Star big Wars. Horn sections that are just overwhelming. He's kind of not.
He's done it.
Life,
he's done it. He's already done it.
Yeah. So which has me excited for the new composer, and I can't remember her name right now, but a 200-piece.
Her name is Sweet Baby Angel. That's what I call it.
Yes, 200 horn pieces. Yes, the hunting horn and all of this. That's got me very excited to be able to hear a big brass section in some theme music.
Right.
And for me, Kenobi didn't hit. Maybe that's the reason.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we'll have to see. Like I said, because the thing about the Kenobi series is we start really with a subdued guy. You would not go, here's a guy sleeping on a cave floor. It would be like, what the whoa, buddy. You know what I mean? Like, this guy's sleeping over here. So, I think the a leitmotif is like the bum 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 bum. That's a leitmotif.
Sure.
It's like, and I know I'm just in case somebody in the audience is like 12 doesn't know. When you have that, and then you do it, little sad piano, little violin doing it because he's subdued. But when he's Kenobi, lightsabers out, all of these Jedi are popping up. Let's fight the Inquisitors. Then that's when you get the horn version going, and it could be epic. But doesn't mean it will be. I'm not promising that.
Right.
But look at Mon Mothma looking fine as hell.
Oh, man.
Okay. I think it's weird, man, because Mon Mothma.
Mrs. Claus not in the house right now. Thank goodness.
Say what you want about Disney, but they made Mon Mothma fine as fuck because she was not smoking when I was a kid. She was pretty boring. But now I'm like, hey, Mon Mothma, you wanna go see a movie maybe? Like I said, I'll buy a popcorn. I'm a little cheap, but I'll buy you a large popcorn. What to share a soda though?
It wasn't my idea to put her in a moth muumuu in the first film. So that was the director, that ILM guy I fired. I don't.
Yeah, how did she go from this to like being in the choir?
Not only that, but check
Scientology,
her out in the prequels, right? Check her out in the prequels. She's not that hot in the prequels either.
No. Sure.
Santa, you're one to
So,
talk.
okay, I'm thinking.
Don't start on the prequels. Just
Careful if you start
Um,
grading a woman's looks in a
no,
movie,
I-
Santa.
I'm
You
thi-
be
I'm-
careful.
Okay, I'm thinking back to the production of this, and what we were hearing, and what I was hearing, and what some of what Bespin has heard, and stuff like that. And I hope I'm not saying, well, I heard this too, so I think I'm allowed to. I believe what we're seeing in that one scene, I think that is a prison.
oh yeah.
And yeah, and that may be the prison complex right there. That may be one of the things. But when we see those people all being ushered down the line, like walking in those corridors, I think that is a prison. And if you remember, yeah, this right here, I think those are prisoners. When I'm putting together what I've heard,
Well,
and
yeah.
I talked about somebody who's not in the trailer before, and I think there's a connection. So that's what I'm trying to wink at. Okay, but don't say it. If you know what it is, don't say it. But yeah, but
I think you're right. I initially wondered if those were stormtrooper recruits, but just because it gave me some flashbacks to clone facilities.
Mhm.
But no, this like the orange on the arms there, and that, and the different builds. Like the one dude doesn't look stormtrooper ready right there. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess you're probably right.
Yeah. I'm, like I said, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna confirm it. So don't even ask me. But yeah, a big actor is probably one of those prisoners. So all right, let's move on with the old teaser and look at some more. But yeah, those are definitely all different kinds of people.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the guy from that serial killer show, right?
Mindhunters?
Mindhunter, yeah. That's the dude from Mindhunter.
I think so.
I was at a Disney event once, and he walks in the room, and he has the fucking Frozen character toy, and he voices it, and he starts singing while he holds the thing, and it ruined Mindhunter for me because I was really into it, and then I had a hard time seeing him in the same light after that. Pretty sure that's him. I knew him from somewhere. It's chow time. Come and get it. Obi-Wan Kenobi's on. Okay. Sorry, I can't help it. But yeah.
Speaking of which, I gotta roll in about 7 minutes tops.
Okay.
So
Is it Top Gun time?
well, it's 90 minutes of Top Gun, but I still gotta eat and
Yeah.
get stuff done. So
Yeah, we've gone for 2 hours and 22 minutes, and I think we hit all of this stuff. I hope the celebration thing was somebody just farted or something, and they're, oh my god, it smells like a something. And I hope it wasn't anything serious. I hope it was comical.
The toilets have backed up.
Yeah,
No, sorry.
backed up. Get it? Backed up.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I had that Taco Bell on the way in.
It happened in Celebration in '99.
So Grogu says, "I'm hearing the Kenobi theme song. Holy shit, this is fantastic." So we have a Grogu who's liking it. Now what people don't know is that's actually Mon Mothma the night after that party, and boy, was it a rough night. It's a rough night,
Jason, that's you after a party.
That's my hair when I wake up. 100%.
Yeah, my schnauzer's got a bit of that too going on. Thought he was trim. Getting his trim next week.
It almost looks like she has her like YouTube light set up in the back there, like she's like ready to, that looks like a little light for.
Oh yeah. Now this logo.
Margot Kidder's final moments.
The negative space for the O.
Yeah.
It's an interesting design choice, but why?
Because it's cool.
Well,
why not?
Cool. Okay.
Santa, no offense, I've seen your decorations. All right, green, red, gold everywhere. Tim Allen, I don't know, man.
Hey, the tinsel days are
chill out.
The tinsel days are gone. We don't have that anymore. Right?
Well, thank the
over.
Germans.
Right.
Yeah.
Santa's the one who started hanging his socks above the fireplace, and everyone's like, "I'll do it too." Like, like, all right, Santa.
Mrs. Claus is like Santa. We have a dryer. Come on. All right, I want to see the Willow trailer
See
again.
you, Rob.
Santa's trying to kick me out fast.
We waited for you to get back to do the Willow trailer. We didn't do it while you were.
Oh, is he doing the Willow? All right, I'm out of here. Peace, everybody. I gotta go.
Bye.
Bye.
Are you really leaving?
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay. All right.
I gotta sit through this.
Cat is away. The mice will play.
Are we gonna end the stream after this?
Yeah.
Of a child destined to be an empress.
I like the Willow.
And the unlikely hero.
Oh.
Protect her.
That was Cylindria's wand. That's serious, in case you don't know your Willow.
There is a
phenomenal
balance between all things.
Yeah.
Light and shadow. Good and evil.
Rob, I want to play this back slow after, so if you want to go, you can.
I'm just counting all the Fortnite figures you're gonna have to deal with.
The universe corrects.
I think it's cool.
The world needs you again. It needs your magic.
Oh, we saw that there's that little carriage thing that we had right there. Look, they're fighting on it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You again. It needs your magic.
But not your attitude.
Into the unknown. That's where we must go.
Fuck yeah, Willow. November 30th. That's not far. It's not too far. All right, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited about this, guys.
Disney's delaying Mando, so we have to get this Willow shit. Like you'll see it. You'll see it.
If I could watch Willow instead of Mando, I would watch Willow. That's how excited I am.
Lucasfilm Celebration or Star Wars Celebration. People whining.
So this is the actual this is the actual beach that we had where they were shooting that carriage that we had the footage from. Remember when they were doing that? It's like a horseless boat carriage. It's really, really kind of weird. But there's, yeah. So we've never seen like a huge city in Willow. We never had Willow. Excuse me, during like the
That's
CGI
where all your
era.
super chats go to die, right there.
Right there.
That's true. Yeah. When we get done with them, they go there.
I think that's the forest where Cylindria shows up. She's like the big fairy lady who's like, you must take Alora down, and she's like kind of like a big lady that floats in the sky. But like, is that Willow right there? Because he has like a magic staff now.
Yeah.
He didn't have that originally. And look, there's General Kale is back. Like somebody's actually wearing it, right? Like that's
Santa is. Look, it's got a beard. Look, there's Santa confirmed right there.
I mean, General Kale's metal.
I knew you had a skull mask in your closet.
And then that's the Cylindria's wand from the original Willow movie that he uses.
Skeletor. That's right. Skeletor.
Yeah, pretty much.
He-Man crossover.
So the story as we have heard it is that there are twins, a prince and a princess, and the prince is kidnapped, and the princess named Dove, I believe, and her best friend, who's the girl from Solo: A Star Wars Story, and she's more of like our swords person, I guess you'd say. And they go on an adventure to try to get the brother back, and Willow gets involved.
Oh, he's a girl saving a guy now. Remember Aliens when the Space Marines killed everything and saved everybody? This shit sucks now. What?
Game over, man. Game over.
Winning. What?
Game
you
over.
You said they took the wrong lessons from the 80s and the 70s, Santa? Like,
that literally has been tweeted today.
I will say, if anybody ever does say that, Willow was maybe the first step in George Lucas. George Lucas used to say Star Wars was about the Dark Father, and he said, with Willow, I'm going to tell the story of the Dark Mother. and
It was
he,
supposed to
yeah.
be the story of the sequel trilogy, but he didn't want to make Star Wars no more, so he put it up in here. I mean, Leia was not Luke's sister. They didn't share a mother, and the mother and Luke's sister were on the other side of the galaxy.
Okay, well, if you love Mara Jade, that's Mara Jade right there.
There you go.
Sorsha is the Mara Jade story, literally. She's evil. She's supposed to kill Mad Mardigan, and then she turns to the good side by the end of Willow, the movie, which is on Disney Plus. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it if you haven't. If you came out before you were born or you just never gave it a shot, it's definitely the quality of a Star Wars movie in the fantasy genre.
Well, I'm going to go watch right now. All right. So I'm going to leave. I'm going to go watch right now. I'll be back when I'm done sometime tomorrow.
See you, Rob.
Bye, Rob. Are you really leaving this time, Rob? So in Willow, whenever you see an animal, that may actually be a person, because with Selendria's wand, one of the ladies turned into an animal. They had to like turn her back. I kind of think they might be going with that kind of idea, but there's a couple of snakes, so who knows? It might just be snakes. But yeah, and right here, like we talked a little bit about this on the stream in the past. I think that this might be like underneath Nockmaar Castle, but they were like filming underground. They're actually filming at a real castle recently, like an actual castle, and they built some castle sets that I have. The stories are up on Making Star Wars. If you end up getting interested in Willow, definitely worth like checking out the stuff that I have, because I have a lot of stuff on the sets and everything. But yeah, so what do we got right there? That was like a hawk flying by.
Not sure.
So that right there is the princess. She's Dove, and then on the shot before right here, the woman in the middle is, I believe, her best friend. Is what they were saying, but the person on the right also looks like they could be that role. So maybe some wires were crossed. I'm not sure. But like I said, her brother gets taken, and then they're trying to save that person. And there is always a chance too that Dove is a code, and that's just the Laura Dannon or something growing up, because Sorsha's in this. So why wouldn't a Laura Dannon be in this, right? I mean, unless I missed something in the dialogue because I was yapping the whole time, which is possible. But yeah, the sets look good though. I gotta say, I was a little afraid of it looking like that Merlin show that was on BBC a few years ago. And it looks a little better than Merlin, I think. So that's good.
Will Morgan, 10 minutes in, everybody dies. Never got past that part. Yeah.
Oh, of the book. Yeah, the books were not good.
Look, it's the O from Andor.
Yeah. there it is. Yeah, you found it. You found your O from Andor. There it is.
Yeah, they had to borrow it from Willow.
Willow didn't give it back.
What are we gonna do? Oh, we'll use the white space.
So it looks like they're getting captured by brigands or something. And yeah, we heard that this dude right here is like the new Mad Mardigan character, which, if you've seen the original Willow, Mad Mardigan's like promising to be the greatest swordsman who ever lived. And he is really good, but he's also just kind of a shyster. Oh, look, Sorsha's got her sword. That's cool. The Sorsha sword. There's Selendria's wand. Oh yeah, Finn Razel was what I was trying to think of. Finn Razel is the person who's turned into like an animal, and Willow has to turn her back and keeps turning her into like muskrats and stuff, and tigers and stuff.
Yeah, so there you saw Willow with that staff, the same one we saw earlier. But
yeah,
from the front, you can see it's him.
And this right here looks like it's that boat carriage thing, and he's looking out and talking to this creature from the side of it. Yep, that's it. That's definitely that carriage.
Jude Law. He's not Thrawn, unfortunately. Will. He's not.
Yeah, no, he's definitely not Thrawn. No. Is that? He looks familiar. Was he in the original movie or something, or just a different
maybe?
Guy?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then see that's who I thought from Solo, who played Infant's Nest and Solo: A Star Wars Story, and that's who we were under the impression was Dove's best friend and like the main fighter, if you will. So I like that. It's interesting that it says begins again. There we can see the actual carriage. They're fighting somebody on top of it. Can't tell who that is necessarily. Willow's got some blonde hair going though.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the trolls. How did I miss the trolls? The trolls are back. Hell yeah. I love me some trolls. In the original Willow, they like hit the troll with like an acorn, and they like kick one, like he hits like a spell with it, and then like kicks it into the water, and it turns into this giant dragon. So kind of curious if we might see called the Ebor Sisk, which was named after Roger the Ebert Siskel and Ebert from the old Critics show.
Oh. Yeah.
So kind of wonder if we might see an Ebor Sisk return.
You see here, his hair was more gray, so
Oh.
it looks like we've got like Willow's hair here. Look,
Yeah,
not so blonde.
they're definitely gonna kiss, right?
Oh yeah, that's happening.
Yeah,
that's
on.
That's yeah. That's what's
And that's on too.
Oh yeah.
Like they're like, hey, if you have a problem with that, well, look. I think. Okay, wait. Is that? I can't tell if that's Kaya, his wife, or if that's his little girl growing up. That looks like it might. That's that. I think her little daughter's name was Mims in the original movie. So that looks like it's probably her, Mims growing up. And then, that right there is most likely the is that the prince? Maybe that's probably Dove and the prince who's captured. That's probably the prince before he's captured. I'm thinking.
And that looks like it's happening too.
And it looks like yeah, they're like probably having like some kind of talk, and then. So I'm guessing she's more like the girl with the short hair is more like a rogue type. And she's probably like the Dove's guard or whatever, and then that's obviously the shyster. Look at Willow, it looks great. That's fucking rad.
Yeah, work looks great.
Yeah, and that's the undershirt that the Nelwyns wear when they're having like the party at the beginning of the movie, the original Willow. Kenny Baker wears the shirt almost just like it, but it has some red in it. Is that like a hawk person? I think that's a hawk person with a hawk ass. That's a hawk person with a hawk ass. Look at its hawk ass. Look at that. Look at that hawk butt. Yep. Oh yeah, that hawk is it's going for people, man. And look at the brownies. The brownies are back. So I don't think I don't see any Frangine and Rule though. Those are my brownie buds, but right here we got the brownies back, and that's fine. I'll take.
I thought that was a great little closing snip too. Like get you to wait all the way there, and you get just a snip of it, and then you're out.
Yeah. And I was like that, like George Lucas did that. I mean, in the weirdest way, that's like the weirdest version of there's always a bigger fish. Like you meet Willow and you think, oh, this is as small as you get, and then you get even little tinier people. I don't know. It just amuses me.
So Mark says he'd like to see a Dragon's Lair sequel. They tried to do that a couple of times, and they were working on it, and then it never made it. I saw something recently. My friend from Polyhedral Paradise, Jason interviewed a guy the guy who's working on the new Dungeons and Dragons series. So that's coming. But I've not heard Don Bluth's Dragon's Lair getting greenlit again.
I hate to say it, Don Bluth passed, right?
I don't know.
I feel like he did. So I think I could be wrong about that. If anybody knows, tell me. But I would say that the odds of that happening is next to none at that point without him. But wow, for me, what a day. I mean, I was talking to my dad last night, and I was like, I'm taking him to see Top Gun tonight. and I was like, man, I'm getting Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I'm getting Top Gun in the same night. I'm like, 8-year-old me is pretty happy because I used to ask you when that was going to happen. He was like, yeah, you did. and yeah, now when I send him Willow and Indiana Jones, and it's going to be like, all right, you win. Your generation wins. I'm done.
It looks like he's still alive. Don Bluth.
Okay, he's still alive. Okay, good. Yeah. Look, people don't really remember, but not American Tell. Land Before Time was a Lucasfilm production. Lucasfilm started Land Before Time.
Really?
They were a part of the they paid to get it distributed and everything, and were original investors in the movie. Lucas has probably since, like, I think Willow, Indiana Jones, and Star Wars were the only things I think that they really held on to that were with outside people. But it sounds like they just gave away Labyrinth, and they gave Labyrinth back to the Henson Company, and they gave Land Before Time to the Don Bluth Company. Is how I think that worked.
Gotcha.
But but have those been huge hits? Land Before Time ended up being an okay success.
My friend Adam Fanjecture, Land Before Time, live action, 2027.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I said, I think had that movie, that first one, really been a big hit, we probably would still see involvement with it, because they kept making Land Before Time like sequels that were not very good.
Yeah, there's a ton of them.
Yeah.
He's joking. But there is a Apple Plus series of those dinosaurs right now. Look,
I was excited, man.
I know. I'm like, my goodness, it made me think of the Apple Plus thing. I'm like, they did it. That is coming out. It's like a 4-part live action. Well, it's not really live. It's whatever, CG, and it looks so good.
Jurassic Park is like Jurassic World. Jurassic Park is cool, but those dinosaurs are just going to bite your face off usually. Yeah. And so like having something like Dinotopia, which Star Wars heavily borrowed from the prequels, or Land Before Time in live action, would be great. No, it's totally cool. That was a good one. I would have done it to you. So Van Jexter, I had it coming totally. And then Apple's doing Lord of the Rings. Yeah. And like the thing is,
Amazon's doing Lord of the
Rings. Doing Lord of the Rings. Yeah. And the thing is, like, Willow, like, if you watch Willow is just such a Star Wars, like it really is Star Wars and fantasy films clothing. And like Star Wars, Willow, and Lord of the Rings, they don't try to do the same things. They don't go for the same dramatic conceits as one another at all, regardless of what nerds don't understand. Like Willow is meant to be, you're in and you're out. It's all the tropes real fast, and it's fun, and it's comedy based. It's like how the Marvel films are superhero comedy amalgamations with political thriller or whatever the genre happens to be of that Marvel film. That's what Willow is. So my thing is, are people going to go into this thinking it's Lord of the Rings and misread it and go, I hate this, because Willow's not supposed to make you cry usually. Classic.
It's really good because we've got several in that genre now, right? Not only do you have like Game of Thrones prequel, it's in the chat there, right? So Mark brought up that House of Dragons is coming on HBO Max this fall. You've got Amazon bringing Lord of the Rings this fall. Willow coming out, and what's the other one that's set in that same space? There's another one.
Okay, but, like, it's a golden age of fantasy right now when you really get down to it.
It's getting to be a crowded field. and if the other one that I mentioned was I just said it. And then the dogs went off. I can't remember. Sorry about that.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones. Dungeons and Dragons. That's it. Dungeons and Dragons. That's the other one they're working on. So yeah, it's a golden age of fantasy.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah. Eric Denton jokingly is texting me people throwing fits about Celebration and Willow and all that. for the record, if you've been in this game as long as I have, you remember when the Star Wars fan club became the Lucasfilm fan club and covered Indiana Jones and Star Wars, and then Rob, what are you doing? Watching this Willow woke film for Disney minus needs more spaceships. Get out of here, man, and enjoy Top Gun. Depending on energy levels, we may me and Rob may do a Top Gun stream for a bit tonight, just a little after we both see it too. So we might have a lot of us today, but anyways, to go back to it, Willow has been a Lucasfilm production since the very start. And it's always been covered with Indiana Jones and Star Wars the whole entire time. This is absolutely nothing new. In fact, for people that are always calling back to the past all of the time, there is nothing to me that says classic Lucasfilm more than having Willow, Indiana Jones, and Star Wars being on any kind of thing together and being a package. In fact, I've always considered them almost just like, I don't know, different flavors of Star Wars to me. To me, that's what they are. They always have been.
What interesting? I just watched the series on Paramount Plus. The based on that video game with Master Chief.
Halo.
Halo. Yeah.
How
Halo.
was it? What'd you think of it?
Well, I never played Halo.
Yeah.
And I don't know anything other than when I see Master Chief. Oh, that's that video game thing. Yeah, Halo. Got it. That's all I know. I've never played a moment of it. I don't know anything about the story. Yeah. So when I watched the show, it was fine. But they totally did an Order 66 and Star Wars thing in it. Okay. I mean, 100% was everything but saying Order 66. It was exactly the same thing. It was like, oh my goodness, here's the Star Wars again. Yeah. I know.
Bye, Rob. See you tonight.
The dogs are losing their minds. I'm gonna have to go take care of them. But Jason, it's a super great day one of celebration. And tonight you're doing the live stream, right? You're going to take a nap.
Yes. Yeah. I'm going to go see Top Gun. Might come back and do Top Gun stream. We're not positive depending on time. And then we're going to come back about 11:30 tonight, and we're gonna get ready for Kenobi, and then we're gonna watch it. And you guys can watch it with us. And then tomorrow, Santa's doing it in the morning. So if you don't stay up with me tonight, or you want to stay up and do it again, or in the morning you want to do it again, do it with Santa tomorrow too. And before you go, can I ask you one question?
Yeah, sure.
We haven't seen Kenobi yet, so all we have is a Andor trailer and a Kenobi trailer now. Well, we also have a Kenobi teaser. Two teasers though. What do you think? Which one works best for you, Andor or the Kenobi? Which one do you think is going to be your series probably? Because I know you weren't a big Rogue One guy at first.
Not. Boy, Willow.
Willow. Hey, all right, Willow. That's mine. I'm most excited for Willow. I know, fake fan, right? But I really am.
I don't know yet. I don't know. Like,
okay, that's fair. That's fair. You don't have
that
you
Andor trailer wasn't at all what I was expecting.
Yeah,
like it didn't look at all what I thought it was going to look like. And somebody said that the Mandalorian teaser's out there.
We got a Mando teaser. Okay, here we go. Hold on, I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this on the screen here in a second. Okay, hold on. Here we go. All right, this was the Mando stuff that was shown. Hold on 1 second. Let me open that up.
There's a still I just saw that's amazing.
Okay. Here we go. And are you cool to hang out for a minit? I'm cool with dogs barking, and these people could just endure it for all I care. I love you guys, but you know. All right, come on, Twitter. Okay, here we go. Okay, hold on. I got the sound on. All right. I'm going to go and share my tab now. I apologize for making you wait, people, but we got it here and we're going to watch it. Okay, this is Lily on Twitter doing the Lord's work. Can you see it, Santa, right now?
I can.
Okay, I'm going to maximize it. There we go.
Can you take Rob's chat down so we can see underneath there.
Oh, I apologize for that. Okay, hold on. We'll do it. We'll do it again. I'm having a great time watching it while you guys watch me watch it. But yeah, it is cut off here. But here we go. Let's go back.
What the heck? Right here, they're standing in front of IG-11. So this goes back to your leak. Right?
Was that Tim Meadows? That's like Tim Meadows.
So
That's
stop it there.
Yeah,
this
that's
goes back to your leak about taking the IG-11 and Grogu taking that. There's IG-11 there, right?
Yeah.
And we saw that in Mando too, that he was the statue in the middle of town.
Right.
You see Mando looking at it and see Grogu looking at it. So here's lead up to what you were talking about.
Probably, yeah. And this is the set I had the photos of the trees. Remember the trees and stuff?
Yeah.
I kept looking at that, and I knew it was his planet. So there we go. Sorry, I didn't mean, but we'll get back to it.
But I didn't believe it.
What the heck?
See, is that Tim Meadows?
Yes.
What the heck?
Ah, come on.
I didn't believe it.
The C-3PO.
What the heck?
Was that C-3PO?
All right, we got to go back again.
Right there.
No, that's just another protocol droid. He has a different head.
But I didn't.
Doesn't he? Or is this C-3PO?
I know it looks like 3PO. What's he doing?
What the heck?
There's the rebel pilot too. Oh, we saw it.
That is so good. There's so many things in there. I didn't get the Bo is a big bad in there. And plus, how is she sitting on the throne of Mandalore without the Darksaber or the?
Okay, since we're here, she's definitely not always with them. She fights. I know for a fact she fights against like people who she is later aligned with.
Okay.
And so that's why like what the stuff I reported was mostly from the finale times. I went right to the money shot, if you will, on that one. And the stuff that we're seeing now is obviously all from the earlier parts. I'm going to Mandalore. Like I said in my stuff, he goes to Mandalore. He gets there. He ends up in the mines. He ends up in those caves. They end up releasing the mythosaur. He ends up, and all that. So
Star Wars politics. Look at the Den of Nerds. He retweeted from Lily, and if you want to find Lily, it's Harlily, HARLILLY _Quinn, like Harlequin, but QUINN. Harlily Quinn. She's the one that posted it. And Den of Nerds retweeted it.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, and so that was pretty cool though.
Oh,
that was pretty cool. So once again,
So she's against them at some point. She's against them before she's with them, is what I heard you say.
Yeah, she's definitely fighting, and she's fighting. She ends up fighting against people who you kind of could see that she would fight against, but also people that you're like, that's weird almost. So I think she ends up like really on the opposite side, really goes for the power grab, but there's something that happens that makes her go like, Din's our guy, Din's our boy, or whatever.
Well, I didn't get the impression in the throne room that she was an adversary, and I also didn't get the sense in the cave when she's talking to Grogu that she's an adversary. So
no,
I don't know how that's cut together.
Like I said, she will be fighting against people who she is later allied with.
Right.
So when you see her going into the mines under Mandalore right there at that point, but I also would throw it out there, dude. You usually, I don't think, in like a dramatic setting, go sit on the throne of the ruler and you have no interest in power.
Oh yeah,
yeah, you know what I mean.
I'm just wondering is the ruler at the point when we see her there.
Yeah.
And by what means does
no,
she?
I don't think it's really inhabited. I don't think people are living there.
Oh, okay.
I think it's been like nuked and they're kind of back, and I think she's like sort of in the remains of it or whatever.
Okay.
And then we're gonna start to see them rebuild. Then we're gonna see them rebuild the planet. Like, cause like I mean, remember when we started Mando season 1 and Grief Karga is running that town and it's covered in lava and it's dirty and it's filthy. And then when we got to it just now, like I kind of theorized this when I saw them putting the trees and stuff there and like that nice elevator. And I was like, is this Navarro? And I was like, it's the same Navarro walls they used to use. And then they started putting all these beautiful trees around it. And I'm like, I wonder if Navarro is getting like, so either two things are happening. Either Navarro is being rejuvenated, whatever had hurt it during imperialism is now getting behind them and the planet is coming back, or Grief Karga has just simply, for whatever reason, become so successful. As in Star Wars, everybody's rising and falling all the time. Like Lando and Han are rich and then they're not. Like I think he's one of them. And so he might be kind of like getting up and being, or the planet's coming back and it's becoming more profitable and, and stuff like that. So we do see that there, which might be a sign that that's possible in Mandalore. Like they might be doing that to show us like Navarro's come back. Mandalore can too. Mandalore will. And once again, back to that original scoop I had back in the day, it's called The Mandalorian and it's about the restoration of Mandalore. So it does sound like we're gonna that's where we're going with this. But it was awesome seeing that, like seeing the throne room from Clone Wars where Satine died, where Maul sat on the throne, where Pre Vizsla and Maul like have their like fight, and where she defected from Death Watch in those in those moments and stuff like that. And it's cool to like see like that place in live action in that way, and it looked scary in a way, but cool.
Extremely cool. Extremely cool. I'm hyped. Boy, that Mando 3. That's it for me. Between all of them, Mando 3. And I know, like for 2022, what's going to be my highlight show of the year? If you go to Boba Fett, Kenobi, and Andor, what's going to be the top of that hill?
Mm-hmm.
I would guess Andor. There's 12 episodes. Like even at 30 minutes each, that's 6 hours.
Yeah.
Right. That's 3 movies, 3 2-hour movies. So that's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Gonna be amazing.
It's true.
Jedi Mike needs the Making Star Wars Discord link.
The link is in the like channel member section. Like when you go in the channel member section on YouTube, it's right there.
Okay.
I'm happy, man. I'm happy. I like the Willow trailer. I like the Mando look. I like the Cassian look. Like all of it's working, man. I'm excited. I really don't have anything to bitch about right now.
No, it's exciting. And I was seeing the tweets about no movies, at all. But as you and Rob were talking about it, it makes sense. There's nothing on the schedule for this year or next from a movie standpoint. Why would there be anything at Celebration for it? I could see at maybe D23, probably not, at an investor meeting, like the annual investor call towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
I could see them saying, here are the things, because investors want to know, where's our money? Like, what are you doing with our money?
What are you doing with our cash? Yeah.
So I could see that being something that comes up in one of those.
Yeah. I'm with you there.
Yeah.
And the other thing to remember is like, if we are, they are behaving like we're post-pandemic now. Whether we are or not is not my point. They are behaving as such. Therefore, there's probably going to be another celebration between a movie coming out and this one.
Oh yeah.
Why would they go and drop that now when the next celebration is going to have the movie news?
Unless the
about it.
monkeypox really goes crazy.
Yeah. Oh,
right.
no monkeypox. No.
It's in 7 states now. But in any event, no, the celebrations are back on. This is going to go. Why not hold it until you got something later? Yeah.
Yeah. Star Wars Politics said, Ewan also said Kenobi was like filming a feature film. So yeah, think of it as a trilogy. Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. I mean, it's essentially a film that was reworked into a series.
Yep. Yep.
That is, you were right. That's a mistake. I need to be like, and then make a bunch of money. That's how you do the YouTube right.
I've been trying to do that with the Plagueis thing, and nobody's taken my bait.
No, everybody loves Plagueis. You're doing it wrong. That's the one
I'm trying to like bait the switch. Oh, Plagueis, blah. But no, everybody's like picking on me. I can't do it right.
I think I'm gonna start that break now. Take care of some chores, eat lunch. I'm gonna go see Top Gun tonight. Then I'm come back. Might do a little Top Gun thing. I don't know. It depends on if I'm exhausted or not. And then but we'll be back tonight at 11:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to start to get ready for Kenobi. And then we're gonna go live at midnight when it's up. And then we'll have a timer on the screen so you could follow along, and we'll all be there. Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic. Where was all that Knights of the Old Republic show they kept talking about? Don't fall for that one anymore. Not blaming you, Mark, but that was a whole thing, and it was all bullshit the whole time, and it's always has been.
Yep, and I'll see you guys 8 a.m. Eastern for the rewatch.
For the old rewatch.
Yeah,
nice.
All right, thanks, Jason.
Bye, and I'll see you later, Santa. And make sure everybody subscribes to Santa's show and like the video, like his videos, like my videos, subscribe to my videos, subscribe to his videos, and hit the bells so you know when we're live. But if anything else big happens, I will jump back on. So, all right, have a good one.
See you.
Bye.
It's the end of the show.
Come on, let's go. Hey!
It's the end of the show.
Come on, let's go. Hey!
It's the end of the show.
Come on, let's go. Hey!
You know you should go.
Come on, let's go.
It's not about spaceships.